world forged in blood, but torn by tragedy. In a time before gods were merely legends, there is a tale of a group of unlikely heroes who changed everything. They conquered their fears and the fears of God to save us all. This is their story.
Hey guys!
Hey.
Welcome back.
Why am I so short and tall in the frame? I was like, hey guys.
Will was a little late to the cam check
Will
there.
had a booster seat.
Oh, that was good.
Who normally sits here? Should we start?
Well, Alex had to unplug it and replug it, so he might have accidentally angled it down.
Yeah, cameras have to move on the weekdays, so that's all.
But welcome to the to Legends of Honato. It's been about a month. So last time a lot of things happened. If you want to know everything that happened, you're definitely gonna have to go back and watch that last episode. A lot of RP in the last one, but we ended off with the group helping out the guardsmen, the guards of the Yasai.
The women.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, helping out the guards of the Yasai who are spread thin currently. So they were tasked with going to the sanctuary and figuring out what's got these Kangaskhan all riled up. Come to find out, it's a bunch of little mean ghosties.
They're upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah, so we gotta fight them ghosties. So I will have everyone roll initiative for me.
All right.
Alex, if you would roll me an extra D20, and also
Me, you. Yeah. We do separate D20s.
Do I take the nice roll for myself, or
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah, I mean you can roll them however you want, but one of them's for your Pokemon, the other
no? I knew which one was being rolled for me, and that's the one that rolled bad.
Our Pokemon
That's probably
don't have their own
why.
initiative, right?
What?
Our Pokemon don't have their own initiative, right?
They do.
We'll see. Yeah.
They have their own +2 initiative.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's their dex. If it's not otherwise listed.
Oh, Chomp has a +0 to his dex.
That he does.
I have a
Both of
minus
yours do.
1, so that makes
Okay.
you feel any better.
I also have a minus
So,
one.
what'd you roll for the Kangaskhan, Alex?
Kangaskhan, 15 on the die.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you, they have a +3.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's good.
And what'd you roll?
Keep your eyes on them, because if you don't, then they're gonna be Kangaskhan. Am I right?
and you have Zircon out.
Yeah.
What Zircon get?
That's a 0.
Oh God! You're rolling that one.
I rolled that one, and he gets
no.
-1, so that's a 0.
Okay, Caleb.
Mudkip has a 17, and the Rhyhorn are gonna have a 15 on the die.
Oh, they're not as dexterous, so
If
they have -2.
if I were to dip into like the negatives on my initiative, it would just roll over to the top, right? Is that how that works?
No.
Out of bounds,
0.
Out of bounds area.
Zero's the bottom.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
That sounds right.
Mugen, what did you roll for Gene?
He rolled a 13. Oh, we both did.
Oh, sweet. So you go on his turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to keep the initiative tracker light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
13. Okay, cool.
What did the Rhyhorn end up getting after their 15?
They have a -2, so 13.
Ready for this? A 4.
A 4 for
Ooh.
Chomp.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's got the meat sweats.
And with
Dang
that,
it.
Oh.
Hand me the keyboard, Sam. I'll fix it while you do stuff.
That was supposed to be combat. Whoa. But you guys will see that in a second. So with that,
You will see a beautiful combat.
we're officially
You won't
into
even
the
know.
combat.
YouTube is gonna
And-
be like, wait.
We'll set this up for you guys while Alex is fixing that. But as you guys round the corner of the wall, this is going to represent the door that you guys came out of. As you guys round that corner and come through, Kangaskhan and Rhyhorn already charging at these ghosts, you see pop out from the trees 3 different types of Yamask, 2 of each. Their bodies are the same, but they're each holding something different. There are two that are holding what appears to be some like driftwood or something like that, similar to the one that you guys met in Sinistee's Teas.
Keep talking. I'm listening.
Yeah. Then there's another two that are holding just like rocks with some runic writings on it.
Oh no.
And then there's two more that are just holding
Guns.
metal masks. Yeah, guns. Metal masks. Okay. You also see something that you're familiar with. Some ghastly little balls of dark sphere and smoke. And behind them, something you haven't seen yet, but may be familiar with. It's a creature with similar eyes to ghastly. Substantially bigger. And with detached hands.
Hell yeah.
And there are three of those, three of the ghastlies, and then two of each.
Friggin' knew it.
Why am I out of Pokeball?
Literally, I was like, that haunter's mine.
Should have bought some at Tintin's.
Oh,
Twin
and
Tins.
it's a good thing Grayson has a Pokeball problem.
You can also borrow one from somebody if they're so kind. But yeah,
How many do I have first?
I just want a ghastly.
I mean, we need a ghost on the
I
team.
know. And then
So,
I'll race
it
him
also-
to the gang
A shiny Litwick would have been great.
also notably, these Pokemon's eyes, instead of being their standard white with dark pupils, their entire eyes are a blood red.
Yeah, on that roid rage.
Yeah. The whites are not there. That is red. Their pupils are red. Just completely red. And first up is going to be the Haunters.
Oh god.
They gonna be good.
Do the Pokeballs come with the power cells already?
No, they come with a temporary, so you can
Catching
catch things.
Right. Okay. Okay.
But
You
yeah.
gotta go get the batteries.
But
in town.
to have more than one active, you need the power
No,
cell.
that's fine. I just didn't want to
Just
be
give us
excited.
6 power cells and be done with it. So we can just.
So the Haunter's gonna move there.
Sam, turn that light a little bit to the right. Or left. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Like that.
Nice. Yeah, that
Look
did
how
it.
bright that is.
Look to my coming. Dog.
So the Haunter, that was. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing. I didn't leave myself a
thanks.
lot of room.
Oh,
1, 2,
you need me
3,
to
4,
do-
5.
First line of the fifth.
Can you move that front one up one more square?
Sorry.
It's moving
stuck
in.
my head. I'd finish it.
Like,
All
Onto the-
you see, all three of these Haunters like just mindlessly lurch
just never
forward
leaves
at
me.
you guys, not quite getting there.
All right.
Similarly, Caleb, can you move any of the Rattata
yes.
up
To the
5
graveyard.
squares, just closer to you guys? Yeah. No, not all of them. Just that one.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Models.
And then,
They are beautiful.
Alex, it is the Kangaskhan.
All right.
Do you want to know what they can do?
Yeah.
Would that require some sort of an action from me? Oh, probably.
I'll say-
I might be able to roll for it.
I
right?
would say
Is
a
that-
free action as a
Researcher.
researcher. You can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, not a dumb old ninja.
Here, you can take this back. I think I fixed it.
The minute it goes back, it's gonna break again. So give
Okay.
me either Pokemon handling, insight, or history. I'll let you choose out of any of
Pokemon
those three.
handling, and I get a +3 for this specifically. So, ooh, that's gonna be a 21, sir.
Okay.
They have a Vada Kedavra.
So you know, typically and kind of scarily, Kangaskhan normally don't have moves that would hit a ghost. But because you rolled so high, you also know that some Kangaskhan have the ability Scrappy, which lets them hit ghosts with their normal moves.
Okay.
Catch those hands.
So peeling back the
These are some
veil,
mad Kangaskhan.
it has a
all day.
reaction. They have a reaction, a group reaction. Fake out.
They just
They have
arms.
double hit, which gives you 2 hits, but for the group it's going to give you 4. Stomp, again, that's going to be 2 hits, and then Crunch, you get 2 hits on that as well.
Crunch is dark, I think.
It is.
It sure is.
So, you guys see Presnick, like, as he lets Zircon out of his ball, he's like, just hang on for a second. And I start flipping through a small notebook I keep at my side, and I hold it up, and I'm like, okay. Use Crunch, Kangaskhan.
Yeah, so Move them up to.
That sounds like it's gonna do a lot of damage.
I hope so.
Sorry, they also have 30 feet of movement, so
Okay.
move them wherever.
I'm gonna attack that frontmost Rattata Ghastly.
Okay, so you do get 2 hits.
Rattata-Astley.
You do get 2 hits as a group.
Rick Astley.
Oh wow, that was a devolution.
Yeah, it was.
As a group, you do get 2 hits. So
Okay.
you can make one on this, one on the next group if you want. However you want to roll that, but
Well, yeah, we'll try.
Now.
We'll try on the first one, and if it downs it, I mean, I'll move on to the second.
So
but
D20 plus 7.
holy cow,
These things.
that's a
get
21
They
again.
don't miss.
Yeah.
Those things get
So you hit. So now roll me 4d6.
Do you need
These are
some?
Kangaskhan, man.
These things are
What are we even
nuts.
doing here? We should just
Small
let them
fireball.
They are some mad.
14.
They
Let's
are.
just say it's a good thing you guys didn't try to fight them to calm them down. 14.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So that's going to be doubled to
28.
28.
Oh man, if that doesn't take down one. We're fucked.
What's a group of 3?
Punch the ghost
Okay.
away.
How do your Kangaskhan do this? You exactly kill the group of those 2 Yamask.
That's what they are.
These are the ones. These are the
Oh,
ones
no.
holding driftwood.
They drop their guns.
2, 4, 6.
Okay.
These are the ones holding driftwood. So how does it look as they?
The
Kangaskhan charge
Kangaskhan
in.
like rush in, mouth agape, crushing down on the Yamask, and true to the name of the move, actually crunch the driftwood until it snaps in 2. You see the Yamask like sort of seep out of the wood. Some ghostly tether is released as they evaporate.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and evaporate they do, and as they die, let's see. Ooh, yeah, no, you hear this as they disperse into nothingness.
That sounds painful. You killed them.
As both of them, you can take that Rattata off. That one's
They've
dead.
been watching these guys through this wall for weeks.
They're ready.
For a few days. Yeah, these Kangaskhan have
Is
been.
Bloodkip
so
just taking
pissed.
notes on this, right?
These Kangaskhan are essentially barbarians that have been in like a mindless rage for 2 weeks now.
Just can't handle it.
Yeah.
Seeing this happen, Presnick kind of like looks down at his notes for a second, back up at the Kangaskhan,
Circles
and hurriedly
crunch.
like just puts the notes away in his lab coat, extends his hand, and he says, "Onward to the next."
Okay, yeah. So if they have the movement, move them, and you can make.
I
another
think so.
attack.
They've only moved 2 squares
Yeah.
or 3 squares.
Go for it.
Wow.
They've got 30 feet.
Yep.
I can't see beyond the wall.
It's it's a total of 5
No, that was-
to get to the next.
Yeah. Go for it.
All
Roll me
right.
Another D20 plus 7.
11. That's less good.
That does not hit the haunters.
Oh.
Kind of disturbed by what happened with the Yamask. They're a little harder to hit, and not realizing like
At least he's not
there's no arms and body, but there's hands. Like what do I attack? These haunters are just.
It was easy enough for them to target the driftwood before, but now that there's like an incorporeal form, they're not exactly sure where to strike, and the haunter's able to move out of the way.
Not many
Its
ghosts
hands.
in the sanctuary. They're not used to fighting him. So next up is Mudkip, and on deck is going to be Gene.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think Mudkip is gonna do his usual thing. I just don't know.
You want me to move it?
Unga bunga blood kip.
Yeah, if you don't mind, can you get him 2 squares behind the Kangaskhan? Yeah. I was like, Kangaskhan. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, Bloodkip. He's a little upset knowing that these Kangaskhan have been tortured, and the Rhyhorn. We can't forget them.
Fixed it, and then
And then I broke it again.
do you need it back?
Hey, it'll be fine.
I don't know. It might just come right back up.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank
Cameraman
God.
Alex.
Yeah.
Hell
I was trying to move the camera into a better spot, and I pulled the power plug straight out of it. It just
was
popped
like,
out.
oh,
It was
yeah?
the most disconcerting.
It said, "This is what you
sound.
want to do." See it.
I was like, no.
I did it.
And Mudkip's just gonna run up and use water gun on the haunters.
Go for it.
Nat 20, baby.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
22, your boy.
Well, that hits.
D6, and it's double the die, right? Oh, well, that's good.
No.
No, Siri. 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah, no. Seeing an opportunity as these haunters are taunting the Kangaskhan, Bloodkip
Haunters.
jumps up on top of one of the Kangaskhan and snipes it. Snipes one of the haunters from above. The group is still at its full force, but that was definitely a sizable hit.
How many Haunter? There's 2 or 3?
There's 3.
Okay.
So next up is Gene, and then on deck is going to be the Rhyhorn.
How far away would you say are they from kind of... Oh, you can't see that.
can't.
Okay.
30
no,
is
okay.
next to Mudkip.
I got it.
This is also a 30-foot line if you want to use this
Okay.
to kind of gauge.
Where you need me to move you?
I can move 30, so there's 6 squares for this.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll take a shot.
Flood sniping from the top of the Kangaskhan tries to, and the Haunters are wary this time, so it misses. Next up is the Rhyhorn, and then Chomp. I'm sorry, Chomp is like.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be-
We'll be some time.
And
He's gotta be
then
second.
And then Zircon.
That's okay. Gotta get the enemies to me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Zircon's just
Rhyhorn.
biding his time.
They have 30 feet, I'm assuming?
The Rhyhorn, they have 35
Yeah, some speedy boys.
Leggies.
5,
because they're
I forget. Do we do flanking rules?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That rock is difficult terrain or something.
Interesting.
No, it's just there
I know,
for
I'm not, 'cause
funsies.
I don't want to kill them yet. I want to catch one.
I see.
Yeah. The Rhyhorn,
Intriguing.
seeing that we've definitely ganged up on the Haunter,
Be interested
is
to
going to slide
Print and
around.
paint the haunter. Detached hands sounds difficult.
Interesting.
I mean, they'll be connected. But
Little
you know what I
ghosts.
mean? Yeah.
Nope, I want them detached. I'll quit.
All right. Just gonna have to keep
9.
track of.
And this is on the Yamask or the Ghastly?
This is on the
The
Yamask.
mask. Okay. 9 does not hit.
Okay, that's what I didn't think so.
Just barely, but it doesn't hit.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, and then that's it. Unless the Rhyhorn have like a bonus attack or something.
No. But those Yamask are gonna clap right back, sir.
The Yamask or Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were doing the Rhyhorn. I thought you were the Rhyhorn. Do you want to know what they do? Let's walk it back before we get too far.
Oh yeah, are you good?
They have. Yeah, nothing to hit the ghosts has a plus.
Okay.
Their stuff that can't hit the ghosts have a plus. They're normal type attacks.
Okay, got it.
Okay. They
What a
do have
jerk.
they do have a DC save move too for next time if you want to use that. But the Yamask are gonna clap back on the Rhyhorn.
A heading.
They're gonna pick up their rocks and just start trying to pelt these Rhyhorn in front of them with it.
The Rhyhorn are just like,
That is gonna hit the Rhyhorn.
oh, shockingly. Okay.
Not
Not my Rhyhorn boys. Come on.
Yeah, no, it does. And then
Yeah, this music is.
7 plus 2. That's 9.
It's the most Pokemon fight music I could
Make
find.
sure you put that music.
It
in.
really is.
This
though.
is good.
Yeah.
It feels like when you're stuck looking at 2 moves, like, I have 2 HP. If this is slow,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Okay. Hold on. I
Allow
got you, I
me
got you.
to further rekindle the nostalgia.
Yep.
Not quite, but the Rhyhorn are in yellow health.
Oh, fuck.
One of the Rhyhorn is in
No.
yellow health,
Okay.
so to speak. And then next up,
I'm gonna pass out just from nostalgia.
can you guys move that other Yamask to flank the Rhyhorn?
Yes.
Oh, they fucked.
It's the last fight of the Elite Four. I'm moving to my last Pokemon.
Cynthia still has her Milotic and Spirit Tomb out.
And
Ugh, yeah.
Caleb, I'm gonna need you to roll me with advantage. It's gonna be a Constitution saving throw for the Rhyhorn.
Okay.
Then
Hopefully they some thick
they're,
boys.
Yeah, they're rock. They gotta be very constitution
15 on
They
the
have a +5,
Hell
so that
yeah.
is a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these Yamask, they're blindly. You see this purple smoke come out of these other group of Yamask that are holding these masks in their hands.
Yeah.
These masks.
And the purple smoke is intense in heat.
Okay.
But it bounces off the shells of these Rhyhorn, and they seem
Start
unaffected,
kicking some sand
unfazed.
about it.
So
yeah.
Next up is going to be the Ghastly.
They are shells, huh?
I guess so.
I always assumed they were made of rock.
I mean, they probably are actually made of rock. Can y'all move the
Yes.
Ghastly again on the Rhyhorn?
I'm now wondering what the inside of a Rhyhorn looks like.
We're about to find out.
You really might.
It's
Okay.
a really tough rock. Man. Kinda like-
Sacrifice yourself for science.
It's like if you dropped a steak in a gravel road.
Oh god. I don't think you can marinate enough.
That is a
flavor out of
natural
it.
20.
God damn. Okay.
Holy shit.
I mean, darn. Shucks, nabbit.
Shucks, nabbit.
Shucks and
That's right.
nabbit.
We can't curse on Twitch, right?
You can do whatever. I don't care.
Well, in that case, pull out the hot tub, boys.
Oh, God.
This ain't your
Even if this live stream gets
grandma's
demonetized, I'm pretty
Pokemon
sure it's
game.
only gonna make like $1. So
Okay.
They take 2 damage. The Rhyhorn takes the same one takes 2 damage.
The yellow health right.
boss music as the nat 20 rolls in, and then bink.
Yeah. These Ghastly come up, and you see this dark energy begin to exude out of them. And just as it does, the sun raises even higher and pierces through the darkness right before it hits the Rhyhorn,
Get wrecked, noob.
subsiding some of
Honestly.
that damage.
Good thing we're not fighting these guys at night.
No,
it's
it
my
is Chomp and then Zircon on deck.
turn? Oh my gosh.
Just then the sun
I've got
went
the
down.
initiative ready to go.
Can I have Chomp go straight to burrow since he has the 30-foot burrowing speed, or do I need to use a move for that?
No, he has the burrow speed.
Okay.
Mudkip's is different because
Yeah.
he has to use dig to actually get underground, but you have
Am I
just a
like?
straight
Do
up
I have
burrow
like
speed.
full cover, half cover underground, or
I
like,
think we've ruled it as like 3/4, not quite full.
what is 3/4 again?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Something your 7 maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Chomp go under burrow underground and then move 30 feet towards. What did we say? The red outward,
Your masks.
Your masks.
and then move 30 feet.
Your
out.
masks.
So whatever 30 feet is. What is this?
This is 30, right behind.
Yeah, the squares are also because we got the mat,
And
but that
he
is
is
30.
underground.
So he's gonna stay underground. Cool.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
Heidi
can't
boy.
reach them
Yeah.
yet, so
No, that's fair. You got rid of your ranged move.
yeah, I don't have. I didn't have a range move. Oh wait, outrage.
Oh no, outrage wasn't. You're
No,
right.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was picking on you.
I don't have any range. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I dig, but
You have a +5 to AC.
It is
and
Zircon.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
sweet.
I'm gonna command Zircon to move up. Let's see.
Whatever your movement is, yeah. But it's on your
Here.
Pokemon's turn, yeah.
But can I do that? 30 feet is like.
6 squares. Yeah.
Sure. I can't see, so I trust you.
Yeah, we're moving 30.
Totally.
Wait, stream.
no.
Keep
We've
him
now Oh no.
keep him honest.
The tree
you
is
guys can
dead.
see what's
Uh-huh.
happening.
Yeah, they'll keep them honest after.
Yeah, that's good. There's just so much. Stuff. I don't want to go in like
yeah.
a bull in a china shop and just wreck it all.
Zircon is gonna use confusion
Hell yeah.
on what is the range on confusion? It's within 15 feet, huh? I actually have to get closer.
Yeah. Okay.
On the rock. You have the high ground.
Destroy the child.
Zircon's gonna use confusion on this one right here.
The Ghastlies.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have to make a save, right?
They have to make an intelligence save.
There's some dumb ghosts, so.
Right.
It is 10.
So they fail the save. Now they have to make a wisdom save.
Dum dums.
It's 15.
Oh, yours is different.
It's confusing. They succeed,
Did
so
I
they're
not
not.
change yours? Does it still say that?
Still says that. They are not confused, and they only take 3 points of psychic damage.
Doubled to 6.
Psychic?
Yep, psychic because they are ghost poison.
Oh.
That's right. I knew it all
the time.
That's why you were like, I don't have anything that's good. I'm like, they're good against you, but you're also good against them. It's like an equal because ghost is good against psychic,
After Zircon, like, sort of,
but neither resists each other.
mind fucks one of these ghastly. He turns around, looking at me like, "I do good, Papa," and I'm like, "Yeah, Way to go, Zircon!
Yeah, you see one of these ghastly, like their head, and it falters to the ground, and it's hovering real low. One of them, but all three ghastly.
right.
Are still up.
had this Presnick.
Cool. Okay. Well, I think he used just about all his movement to get there, so that's where he will stay.
Yeah. So next up, yeah, no, we're good. Everything's pretty much touching everything. None of the enemies are really gonna be moving much anymore.
Your Haunter, or just on the other side.
The Haunter's seeing what these Kangaskhan did to its fellow Yamask is gonna impose. It's gonna try to curse these Kangaskhan.
Okay.
So roll me a d20 for the Kangaskhan. The whole group. of
Green
them.
feels like a Kangaskhan.
Take like half your
Ooh.
Add 1 to it.
and you
Uh,
them over
7.
turns.
They fail.
Oh, shoot.
So now the, the
shoot.
Kangaskhan have disadvantage on all attacks against the Haunters. And the Haunters have advantage on all attacks. It's not like Curse in the Games.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
that's about to be
I was like,
over.
I was like, do we happen to see them take any damage?
Yeah. So the Kangaskhan have a disadvantage against it, and it has advantage. So
Okie doke.
it is now the Kangaskhan's turn. Funny enough.
You got this, Presnick. Go Kangaskhan.
So it has disadvantage against that Haunter specifically? Or those Haunters?
That group of Haunters. Yeah, that enemy.
Advantage?
Yeah. None
But
of
it
the
can
other
it
ones.
can move on to other things.
Could
Yes.
help.
I'll call out to the Kangaskhan and tell them, don't waste your efforts there. Move on to the Ghastly. And I'll have them circle around to attack the Ghastly that Zircon just...
The Haunters are going to take an attack of opportunity.
Nope, staying within range.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
Okay.
You can't see that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I guess I can use the game cam.
You
That's what I
can. Look at that.
There we go.
So it's I'll roll the first attack, right?
Against the Ghastly, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you have flanking with the right arm?
You do. So you
I
can
do.
Mm.
roll with advantage.
I got you, Presnick.
Natural 20 on a crunch.
Okay, roll your 4d6.
Oh,
And then
double,
quadruple
baby.
it. Yeah. Oh my god.
I want a Kangaskhan now. Daddy, I want a Kangaskhan. 14 again. So that's fucking
28
And he does
then
no, he
40,
does
no 56.
No, what is it? Is it called? What is it called?
Dude.
He does non-lethal damage to the last one.
These gas, I'm sorry, but
I know.
these Kangaskhan are not holding back.
They're raging.
These gas,
I left some Haunter up for you guys.
they bite with such ferocity that they look confused afterwards, almost like, did we even hit anything? Did we? And they look around and the gas are just gone. Just smoke. They are just disappeared.
And they get another attack, right?
And they do get it. They can move and make another attack.
They are going to move and take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Towards the
I would
Yamask.
imagine they're fairly enraged, so I don't think it's a stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to move to the Yamask.
You want to go around or just?
Just straight at him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's go around. There's enough movement.
So-
I see what you're saying.
I'll tell you,
boys.
the Haunters rolled a 15, and that exactly hits the Kangaskhan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they have a
Kanga's gone.
special attack of opportunity.
No, don't say
Oh, no. Special.
that. A super secret attack of opportunity.
So that is 5 dabblage.
Okay.
They just get to roll more than an unarmed attack. That's all.
Okay. I'm alright
And
with
the
that.
Kangaskhan look completely unfazed.
Hell
They
yeah.
don't even notice that happened.
Yeah, they just keep running in, mouth wide, ready to chomp down again, and it's not great, but 16.
On the Yamask?
No, with
Oh.
with the +7. Okay.
Yeah. A 9
Killing
barely
everything,
missed him.
Presnick.
Right. Presnick
Is
is wiping
those
stuff
ones.
out.
I know,
He's
right?
got to take this advantage. He needs his confidence.
Ooh, that's way higher. 21 points of
dice?
damage on the dice.
So that's 42.
These
42.
Kangaskhan are running shop.
They
Okay.
The ghosts really made these Kangaskhan mommies mad.
Similarly to the Haunters or to the Ghastly, again they come in biting and clawing, and then the 2 rocks that these Yamask were holding are just on the ground. Yep, they are dead.
Don't worry, Chomp. You're gonna get your turn.
He's Kangaskhan just needed a turn,
might
needed
not.
a chance.
I know. It's like
The Kangaskhan
looking
and the
at
Rhyhorn are now
board,
just staring at each other.
Board
both
wipe,
like,
dude.
I know.
So Mudkip, Mudkip is up now,
Gasly.
and then
Yep.
Gene is on deck.
hood.
Sweet.
Who
Okay.
you gonna call?
So,
Kangaskhan.
Sword!
how much movement do I have? I think it's 30 feet. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so I am going to move 30 right behind Mudkip. Right where Mudkip is, I'm going to have him. I can rotate between myself and Mudkip. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
yeah,
act on the
yeah,
same
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Okay. All I'm going to do is have Mudkip do rain dance.
Okay, so we
since-
set up a rain.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
since Gene and I are next to each other, and Gene's a goddamn sniper.
It is
Sweet.
a drizzle.
Snipe. Okay, and then
Where's the building, dude?
Snappers in the building. Snapper.
sniper.
Snapper.
Okay.
And y'all are all in range of that drizzle, so I'm not even gonna like.
Do I do this? Do I do
Are you contemplating how your rain dance goes? Or?
No, I'm making it right now. I have to get it ready. Okay.
Presnick rain dances with Mudkip.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not Presnick,
here it
sorry.
is.
Grayson.
He does. He
Grayson.
does also. Yeah, he's feeling it right now.
We'll send out Drowsy next to Mudkip to support him.
Okay. What'd you roll for that initiative?
12, 11.
11. Okay. He will go on the next round, but he would be
Oh, you're good. I have the initiative over here.
after the Rhyhorn typically, but he's gonna skip his first turn essentially.
Something sickness, right?
Pretty much. Okay, Gene, and then after that is gonna be the Rhyhorn.
Okay. Gene will close to the nearest is that a haunter? This
The
ball?
squiggly
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
Yeah, the Tangle
Yeah.
is a Haunter.
Okay. So it's fine. Gene will close to him and he will use Thief, even though I don't know if they're holding anything in their disembodied hands, but he will still try to hit him with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's using those ninja tactics. That sleight of hand.
Fuck. That's 11.
No, that doesn't do it.
He's not good at this today.
Like similarly to the Kangaskhan, the fact that these things have hands but not bodies, Gene is like, are there pockets here? Or is this just empty nothingness? Then he's just kind of like swiping underneath them and realizes, nope, that's not them.
Damn.
And then do you, as Mugen, want to do anything or?
No.
Nope. Okay. Next up is going to be the Rhyhorn, and then eventually Chomp.
Eventually.
Actually, no. You guys killed all the things after Rhyhorn between Chomp. So next is Chomp. Chomp's on deck.
What about the Ghastly?
You
They're
killed
dead.
them all.
You ate them all. You can take them out. Sorry.
No, I meant the Haunter.
Oh, the Haunter. The Haunters go at the top of the initiative. They
A
already are.
top. Got it.
You keep sweeping everything, man. This king is Connor OP.
Swiper, no swiping.
Man, I don't remember which Yamask was
Just
number 3
want
or
a
number
crotch.
What?
2. Oh, my labeling.
Oh, the only mask that's left are the normal ones.
Yeah, I just labeled them 1, 2, and 3, and I don't remember which one was 2 or 3 compared to the 2 that were right there.
Oh, gotcha. The first ones that died were the Driftwood. The second ones were the Rocky Boys.
Yeah.
So it is the Rhyhorn.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go Rhyhorn. Just not.
So you can.
Go ahead.
You're not flanking on anything right now, but the Rhyhorn can choose to reckless attack twice a day.
Okay.
You get advantage, but they would have advantage back on you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn around. I'll yell at the Rhyhorn. Finish those Yamask! And let me roll again. That was first one was a 7. 3, so 7 on the die.
Do you want to know what they could do? Because you're just rolling, but like they do have some slightly different moves.
Yeah.
Roll me a d4. Then.
Okay. I was like, I don't.
and add 2 to
I
it.
had rolled a Pokemon handling check for the Kangaskhan to try and figure out like
Well,
what they can do.
I'm gonna say if
well, I was just,
you
I was
said
letting him
yes
know.
that you did want to know. Yeah, roll me a Pokemon handling check. Sorry. I thought you said no.
Okay.
Again, I was gonna say, well, then I'm gonna choose what they do, and you can roll for it.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a disadvantage because they're wild Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a normal thing?
That's for me.
For him because
okay.
he's a city boy.
That's cocked.
It is. I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
It was a good roll.
14.
Hey.
No, disadvantage 9.
9.
Yeah. 9 animal handling.
I'll throw you that these Rhyhorn pick up the rocks that the previous ones dropped and are looking to huck them.
Hook him.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You want to tell them? You want to tell them? Do you want to tell them to just like normal attack the ghosts or continue with hucking rocks?
No, if
that's
they
my
look like that's what they're ready to do.
That's my backup
because
character's name.
Grayson kind of figured out what was going on as far as like letting them out to go attack the ghosts.
Yeah.
I think Grayson's just gonna let the Rhyhorn, like if they look like they're ready to throw rocks, then by all means, y'all throw y'all rocks.
Roll me a d4
Okay.
and add 2d4 and add 4 to it. Sorry,
Okay.
because you get 2 attacks with these guys,
A 1 and a 3.
and you're adding 4 to
4,
that,
so
so
8.
8. Oh boy. Roll me 8d20.
Holy crap! Here's some extras. Here's 4.
That's not. Oh, don't. Okay, that's 7.
That was a D20, I thought.
8. No, I don't.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't think
It's
it is.
not.
The numbers look smaller. Than
It's not. It's a D12.
Oh.
It does look like a D20 though.
I thought, yeah.
And you're gonna add 0 to these, so it is gonna make it a little bit easier. But
That's 16, 14. That's 30.
no, don't add them up.
Oh.
They're individual attacks.
Oh, okay. Okay, so highest to lowest. I was like, whoa.
I'll tell you, their AC is 10, so 10 and above hits. Everything else doesn't.
Okay, so do I add anything to it?
No.
Okay, 3 hit. 12, 16, and 14.
Okay. Out of 8 of them, 3 hit. Okay, so roll me 3d4,
Okay.
and you're gonna add 2 to this as well. But this is the damage, not
Okay.
how many attacks.
I like piloting the Kangaskhan.
I feel like
Yeah.
1, 4, 5, so 9.
9. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then these are.
So these
yours,
the
my
Rhyhorns start
friend.
like shooting rocks out.
Thank
You
you,
even
sir.
see
Yes.
them digging up rocks out of the ground
Yeah,
and
yeah.
launching them up at these Yamask, and the Yamask are dodging left and right. Both still up, but
That's
definitely
fine.
looking
That's
rough.
not
They're both
for
looking
long.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Next up is Chomp.
Chomp's gonna pop out the ground, and he's gonna flank those, whatever they're called again.
The Yamasks?
Yeah, the Yamask, and he's gonna use Dragon Fang.
Go for it. New move. New move alert.
13.
That hits.
Okay. So it's gonna be 8. No, that's yes, a D8, yeah, just 1d8. 1 damage, so that'd be 3.
3 damage.
3, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, both Yamasks are still up, but one of them is he's dropped his mask. He is looking really rough. Zircon, your go.
You dropped your mask.
Did you? Flank?
Dropped your mask.
Okay.
And you rolled advantage. Okay.
Yeah, because I rolled like a 9 and a 7.
Oh.
The Haunters are still up. And then there's
the
your
Haunters are
masks.
looking pretty well. They're
Good.
looking
So what
just
you're
about as
saying
well
is
as
they
the
can take a
Kangaskhan.
hit.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
And a
Okay.
Pokeball.
They are evolved. You guys haven't tried to catch something that's evolved yet.
What's a regular attack?
You get advantage, but then they get advantage back on you.
Okay,
On their
okay.
turn.
I'm gonna call out to Zircon.
You're attacking like recklessly, so it's easier to hit them, but then your defenses are down.
That's just where my limited knowledge comes in because I only play casters.
Zircon, turn your attention to the Haunters and then get the hell out of there. So he's gonna use confusion on the Haunters.
Heck yeah.
This fun nonsense.
Intelligence
Really
save.
That is gonna be 18.
So they do save. They'll take half
Okay.
damage.
And then no wisdom save.
And no wisdom save. You jerk.
It's gonna be a straight roll because they're weak, so
Okay.
not necessarily half.
5.
5 damage. Okay.
So, look. It depends.
No, we're not gonna half it and double it back to 4.
Yeah, I'm just
No.
saying.
No, I'm not about that life.
And then Zircon's going to back out.
Okay.
Just here. Not too far,
He's like,
but
I don't like this rain. I can't see.
I just don't want my psychic
I don't have
Pokemon
hands, guys.
hanging out near the ghosties.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So next up is actually going to be the Haunter, and on deck are going to be the Kangaskhan. The Haunter, seeing this funny little frog try to hurt it, they're gonna float on forward if they're not already in touch range.
We killed none of them.
Yeah.
The gang gets 3
Ooh.
ghosts.
Yeah. The Rhyhorn are ours are in yellow hill.
That's
One of them, and they Yamask with the roof.
that's a 7 to hit and then a 8 to hit. Do either of those hit Gene?
Wait, say that again. I'm
A
sorry.
7 to hit and then an 8 to hit.
No.
I'm assuming neither, but I'm gonna ask. Yeah, you see this dark energy begin to coalesce around the fists of these Haunter as they try to punch at the at Gene, but Gene is too nimble, too quick.
Jumped over a candle.
Yeah, and he dodges them.
The
Next up is
rain fills
Kangaskhan, then
Gene.
Mudkip's on deck after that. Kangaskhan, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You with the Rhyhorns 2
Yeah.
minutes ago?
Yeah.
I was like, sick, go Rhyhorn.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what they do.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see who they kill next.
They're still cursed though, right?
They are cursed. Yep,
That's till the end of X amount of turns or till
a minute.
a minute over.
Yeah, so 6.
I'm gonna have the Kangaskhan go refocus on the Haunters.
Okay.
And I know it'll be a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
But it will be a straight roll because of flanking.
Yes.
Roll the pretty green dice. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And I'll roll the second attack too.
+7.
I'm assuming they're going to live the first one.
Yeah, Kangaskhan has +7.
Jesus.
Second one's 19.
That also hits. Roll that dabblage, sir. It's each one is 4d6.
So the first one is not great. 8 total. So 16.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
How are the Haunters doing?
One of them is really close, but the other two look pretty good.
20.
Nice.
Yeah, 20 damage,
20 damage.
and that's already doubled. Are you doubling it?
Oh, no. Double it again, buddy.
So 40.
40.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was 2 5s, a 4, and a 6. So went from terrible roll to really, really good one.
Maximum damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Kangaskhan.
Flex type ain't gonna fix that, buddy.
What'd you look at that? So yeah, the first hit's a little rough, and the Haunter's like, "Ha, we cursed you." They're like taunting and teasing, and then out from nowhere, the back two Kangaskhan like slide through, jump up, and eat 2 of the Haunter. There's one left. But yeah, both of those Haunters disappear. The ones that died fade into nothingness.
Get wrecked, noob.
So next up is Mudkip, and then Gene is on deck.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That'll teach you to haunt and taunt.
How rough does the Haunter that's left look roughly?
He's pretty healthy.
Sick. Okay, Gene's
Like-
going.
20.
Like barely a scratch. Like he got some incidental damage on the last 2 dying.
Great. Mud. Oh no, you boy. No, yeah. Mudkip is gonna use water gun on the Gangars. I mean Haunters.
It's evolving.
10.
Battle! No!
Okay, no, that misses.
Okay,
Who's
that's what I
feeding it
thought.
rare candy?
Now that there's one and they're not in a group, they're a little harder to hit.
Yeah, a little more tricky, boys. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gene and then the Rhyhorn.
No, Drowsy's further down in the initiative.
Yeah, Drowsy's further. Drowsy's after the Rhyhorn.
Yep.
He's gonna go for Thief again.
Go for it. You have advantage because you are flanking.
Nice.
I
Maybe he'll
remember,
land a hit
even though
this
I can't
time.
see.
It's not looking good so far. Okay, that's better. 15.
That hits.
All right.
Oh, the dabblage. And I'll save us whatever else Thief does. They're not holding anything, so.
Okay, that's 4 dark damage.
So double to 8. Yeah, no. This one Haunter is, he's expressionless, but his movements are giving off the idea that he might be, he's nervous. He realizes he's cornered and is just trying to dodge at this point. He looks healthy.
I think Mugen probably still
He-
has an action.
He does.
He looks healthy.
But he doesn't. have a
I'll throw
ball.
you. He looks healthy. He's just nervous because his friends are gone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that. I
Got
understand.
it.
Okay.
But Mugen will move up.
You should make new friends.
And then next up is the Rhyhorn, if that's it from you. It is.
I was waiting for you to be like, you got a Pokeball.
No.
What? Rhyhorn, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling off the top. Let me think about this first.
They do have a saving throw move that they can use too.
Okay.
They can impose a saving throw on the targets.
No, I think we're just gonna go back for the mask. I'm assuming it was Rock Throw that they were using earlier.
Rock Blast, but
Rock
yeah.
Blast. Okay. Can I utilize that again?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
You can do that or the saving throw one. I'll throw you that too. The targets would have to make a saving throw, and then you damage based on that.
I think I'll just Rock Blast them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5d20 is fun.
2d4 plus 4 for how many attacks?
Got it. Yeah. 6.
3 plus 4 is
Yeah, 7.
Seven.
Okay.
7 attacks.
My brain is
You have
We need
Not
that's-
present.
what is one
3.
That's because that's a group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we
4.
need-
Yeah.
You're not just gonna give me
Dude,
the
there's just a
answer?
barrage of rocks coming out of these Rhyhorn. It's hard to tell. On your turn, if you want to make a roll on it, you can.
Okay.
5 of them hit.
Okay, then roll me 5d4 plus 10.
Pretty sure they're dead. Does he need a roll?
Yes.
They might not be.
We must see the dice.
D4s are fickle. Could be 4, could be
one
1.
of them could live on 1.
No.
If you roll more than a 1 on any of the dice, then they're dead.
It was 5d4, right?
Then I think
5d4.
that the average would.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all dead.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 20.
Yeah, the other Yamask drops his rock.
Z is going to attempt to use Hypnosis on the Haunter. It's a DC 8 Constitution save.
Okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure they failed. That's a 4.
Oh, yeah. You fall asleep for 1d3 plus 1 turns.
He has D.
He does have D3.
yeah!
I also have a
Where did you buy
D3.
that?
I have one.
Amazon?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, did that give you one already?
If anyone in chat is curious as to what a D3 looks like, it's
A river pebble.
this.
Yeah,
Toss that here.
they are the most beautiful ones
It's
ever.
not quite as symmetrical and pretty as other dice, but
That's
It kinda looks
does
like
the
those
job.
things that they
Yeah.
teach kids to hold pencils with.
yeah, you're right. It
Yeah.
does.
3
Passes
turns,
to
they're
him.
going to be asleep.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Alex.
Which it's
What just happened here?
early via outside interference. Yeah, okay.
So, 3 turns, you said?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Wow.
Which I guess really doesn't matter because I can use my action on this turn, correct?
Have you used it on Mudkip's?
No, I moved.
No, yeah, because you threw Drowsy out last turn.
Yeah.
Yep, you can use it.
Okay, sweet. I am going to throw a Pokeball at the Sleeping Hunter. A Yin Yang Ball at the Sleeping Haunter.
At the Sleeping Haunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Seishin Ball's heavy ball, so I don't want to use that on the Haunter.
He could be really
Haunter.
heavy.
Right.
You know,
Honestly, just use Hypnosis because I was like, give him disadvantage. Give me something.
automatical crit capture when they're sleeping?
Right. They can't do
No, definitely
anything.
not. Let me just make sure.
Can
And
they
what ball?
can't-
What ball are you using?
A yin and yang ball. I don't have any description for it.
Okay. Roll me. What is it? A D12.
Oh, the weird one. Yeah. Nope. Shut up.
Gotta make it in there.
It's 6.
Very middling.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Perfectly down
What
the
does
center.
that
What did that do? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Roll a D100.
I don't like the sound of it.
There's an actual D100 right there if you want to do that.
Yeah, give me that one. That one's more dramatic. And if y'all are wondering what a D100 looks like, it's literally this.
It's a golf ball.
It's a sphere, essentially.
It's cursed. I hate that one. I can't
gonna
believe
do?
Morgan uses that god-awful thing.
27.
So you throw this Pokeball, and just before it goes to capture, you see this swirl of energy as it sucks, which is not normal for a Pokeball, this weird swirl of energy as it sucks in the Haunter, and it drops to the ground, and it tink, tink, tink,
No!
and it breaks out.
It was close.
And he wakes up too, right?
Yeah,
No.
he does wake up.
Does he wake up?
Or, it's via
Oh, and outside, yeah, you hit him with the
outside
Pokeball.
interference. Yeah.
Haunter, wake up!
Damn. You see, Grayson just kneels to the ground. No!
Yep.
Okay. And then yeah, I'll obviously pass my turn on.
So I want you to know. I'll peel back the curtain. The reason I was so surprised is the DC was like a 90, but you rolled the 6. The Yin and Yang does a random buff or debuff, and you rolled 6. I don't know what that does because I don't remember what the formula is, and it dropped significantly. I was like, wow, he might actually do this.
Oh, nice. Heck
Dang
yeah.
it.
Now, so what happens with the yin and yang ball?
It is still usable, and afterwards you can determine it. Like, it is a Pokeball's not broken,
Isn't it dead now?
but you may have to go buy another temporary charge for a
Yeah,
couple
okay,
bucks. You can look at it after the fact.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Thank you, sir.
So that was Drowsy. So now it is Chomp. Zircon, you're on deck.
Kill them.
I'm actually going. Where is he? Who is Mugen again?
Oh, yeah, he's yeah.
I know you're Mugen, but where's
It's me.
He's the archer.
It's me.
The
I'm actually gonna
Ganondorf-looking
walk to
boy.
Mugen and hand him a Pokeball.
No way.
Yes. I'm gonna give you a Pokeball. And then
It's feasible. He saw your interest in the
Yeah.
tea shop, trying to recruit some
He just panicked.
Some ghosts.
some ghosts.
okay, so Mugen, you have a Pokeball. It's just a normal Pokeball. I'm gonna have Chomp move to the Haunter. That's more than 30 feet, right? Or is
Bless
it-
you.
I don't think so. No,
I want to get I want to get right up
bless
to
you.
him.
No, it's not more than 30 feet. Yeah, you got that.
Because I want to use Sand Attack, but I want to make sure I don't get the Kangaskhan or Gene.
You can get right up on it, and then the cone would. I
Okay.
would say the cone would.
Okay, he needs to
fan
make a
out.
DC 10 Dex save.
It's still raining on Gene, so he can't be blinded. You know. The water.
Ooh, he might. Yeah, he makes it. That's a 12.
Then that's pretty much all I've got. I was trying to blind him for you.
It's okay. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Zircon, it is your go. And again, this Haunter's not bloodied. I'll
Okay.
throw that out there for you guys.
I just don't want to actually.
I know. Listen, I totally. It's fair, but he's not
Zircon's
bloodied.
going to try and confuse it again. He has to rush in to do that. But
Just stay in there, Zircon. Stop being a coward.
So intelligence,
Yep.
14.
Oh, rock, bitch.
14 saves. That's going to be, is it +2, I think?
Actually, Zircon.
So
saves my ass a
four
lot.
dabblage.
Yeah, he's
4 dabblage.
crystal defense.
That's right.
He hasn't done that yet, though.
A little rave bot.
Still not quite bloodied, but damage is damage.
I'm trying to
man.
confuse him.
Dabbaged.
And now it is Haunter's turn, and he is surrounded.
One of us.
We will wobble one of us.
Yeah,
Join
seeing this little dude try to throw some sand at him, he doesn't quite know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go for an attack on you.
Is this a touch attack?
Yeah,
Okay. How many is he doing?
well he has to see if he hits yet. It's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, he hits. My AC is 10.
Okay.
How much damage? Yeah.
8 ghosty damage as his fists again coalesce in this energy as the rest of his body kind of phases out.
It's like ghost type energy.
Yeah, it's a ghost type move. You're not resistant to that.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not vulnerable to it either. It's like,
No,
okay. So he's gonna take a D4 of
it's force damage. Yeah, because of rough skin.
4 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Beedoo. Not quite beedoo, but
Now's your
is
chance,
bloody.
Mugen. Take him out.
and then next up is the Kangaskhan. Mudkip will be after them. Kangaskhan.
Oh god.
All right.
Well, it was nice to dream, wasn't it?
Yeah, how bad do you guys really want this? Because I don't think Presnick can stop the Kangaskhan at this point.
No, that's completely fair. I don't
mean,
think the
you can ask
Kangaskhan
it
would
nicely.
stop.
Do what must be done.
We'll get a
I
smoke
tried,
ghosts.
Mugen. I tried.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you have a Pokeball?
Oh, you might try to catch it.
I have a Yin Yang ball.
So just for rule
Roll a six.
clarification, Sam,
Whatever that.
You have a yin yang ball?
I do.
if one of us catches it, can we still give it to Mugen if we
Yeah,
don't want it?
yeah. You totally can.
Well,
I didn't know that.
you also don't have to
Okay.
give me a Pokemon.
Yeah, but I think we could use a ghost type on the team. Like, I'm not.
Look, man, I'm saving all mine. Don't worry about that.
All right, the Kangaskhan are going to make one attack, and if it survives it, I'll take it as a sign.
Okay, you're going crunch again, or are you gonna
Yep.
swap it out?
Crunch.
Crunch. Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Okay, that misses.
Gonna try again.
Wait, I hate to do this. You have advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, even with the.
Oh no, sorry, straight roll. Yes, because you
Yeah,
are
straight.
cursed. You're cursed.
Yeah.
I forgot you were cursed.
Natural 20? I'm not. I can't make this up. From nat 1 to nat 20. Oh, God. Maybe they'll be really low. Maybe they'll be really low. Maybe they'll be really low.
He's really low.
Maybe they'll be really low.
He's 2 shakes from Beedoo.
It wasn't really low.
If it's any consolation,
not.
minimum damage would have exactly killed him.
Oh, damn. That bad, huh? So
well,
15.
that's 4 damage, doubled to 8, doubled to 16.
15? So 60? Does he live that? Does he live 60 damage?
60 damage. No.
Mugen,
now
I know this is
they
a
are
great
ghosts.
time.
They
Can I
are
have my
technically already
Pokeball?
dead. Okay, this is- Alex, you can see it. You can see that.
I can't do it, what else is happening?
So every Pokemon you've killed, it's a DC 15 to see if they disappear or not after they die. You got a 15.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
That means that he is here.
He's laying on the ground.
Even though you
for
did
real.
60 damage, ghosts are technically already dead.
You still have that Pokeball. So
He's fainted.
or somebody use it. Somebody use something to capture it.
I'm going to turn to Mugen and just be like, oh my
This
hands up.
is the only Pokemon that falls and doesn't disappear.
He's tough.
It's got to be, right?
It's meant to be.
We're officially out of combat.
He is the homie. He stayed. So I'm gonna attempt to. Is it my turn even? I don't know.
We're out
I
of
think
combat.
so.
You can just
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch
do it
it.
if you want. Okay, so you're using a regular Pokeball.
Yep. I'll walk up and boop him.
You just gotta boop him on the head.
It has the power of friendship on it. It's
It
coded in
does.
it.
I gave it a little.
Actually, this is that, and then that is
I'm
gone.
gonna use that cursed orb over there.
Do you think Mudkip waterboarding it will give you an advantage?
Yep. Anything could
I'll
work
try.
at this
Okay.
Just brainwash it like Lake Lao guy.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. Regular Pokeball. Oh,
Dum, 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 dum,
You discovered the secret. Regular Pokeball gets it every time.
go for it. Roll a D100, sir.
Regular Pokeballs
Come
are
on,
actually
come
Master
on.
Balls in this campaign.
My type of borrowing the big ball because I don't have a 100 on this app.
Yeah.
Do you need a little thing
My mind is
for it?
poisoned. I
No?
thought he said
Yes.
capybara. Whenever he said can I borrow?
It's not gonna stop.
What number is it on?
17.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, you gingerly and hesitantly You just hit it with the Pokeball, and you kind of like back up, and you're like, "Oh, please, 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 please!" And it breaks out. It stays. It doesn't disappear again.
I just try to like scoop it up and.
Are you?
It's like I'm gonna bring the ashes with me.
Can I?
Can I take a charge out of another Pokeball and
you
put
can-
it into the yin yang ball?
You can try it again. if
Yeah,
you want.
temporary
I'll
charge.
hand him another Pokeball.
Doesn't the Pokeball have another charge though? No.
Are you sure?
I was being nice early on
positive.
because you guys were like really far away from stores and stuff.
My next thing was just to try to reason with it, but okay.
After we beat the shit out of it.
It tried to beat the shit out of us. Okay, so what am I doing? Yin
It
Yang
started
ball?
it.
Oh, Yin Yang Ball?
That's what he's.
Oh, I gave you a Pokeball.
Oh,
Oh,
give him a
Pokeball.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Where did we get
Yeah, that's
From this
from
town.
better.
Yeah.
That
Thanks.
way it's not rolling
They're
everywhere.
they're twin tin.
Dude, I hate
Oh,
that
yes,
D100
yes.
with a
92.
buddy.
You try one more time.
Buddy.
You've given up. You almost push Presnick away. But
Don't do this to me.
you decide to give it one more try. And this time you touch it, but you don't let go of the Pokeball. You feel it shaking in your hand. You feel this Pokemon trying to escape. You're not holding it.
No, I know.
And then the puff of smoke between your fingers shoots.
Oh.
And you now have yourself a Haunter.
Power of friendship, guys.
As you're kind of like stunned about this and super excited about catching a Haunter, President kind of walks up and he's like, "Would you mind giving me a written testimony? Word of mouth can do quite a lot." And you kind of look at the ball and realize that it's the Presnick ball.
It's the least I can do.
Thank you.
I
You done
give
what
back
Ash
your
couldn't. You caught it at
used
Haunter.
ball.
Yep. Let me
Didn't he catch one?
It just like kind of.
Oh, it just helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And then he caught a
Yeah, come on, you don't remember?
Gengar. He skipped it and then later on caught a Gengar.
Yeah.
You want it?
You should have it.
Power of friendship.
This is
It
weird.
stayed for you, Mugen.
It didn't.
I believe that there's some greater power out there controlling the fates of what happens.
Dude,
here.
it was the dice. Every time I had, again, peeling back the curtain, when they go down to 0, and every time they were to pop out of a Pokeball, they have to roll that DC save. And everyone else was rolling like 5s and 4s on the DC. He rolled a 15 and then a 19 to stay.
Dude, now we got this like evolved ghost type that's gonna do some damage. Got curse, and God knows what else.
Mugen, I think Aussies wanted this for you.
I'm not super religious, but thanks.
So now you guys are beyond the wall. These Kangaskhan look calmer, but they're a little hyped up, right? They just had like a fight.
Yeah.
But they're outside of the sanctuary, and along with the Rhyhorn. And the Rhyhorn are kind of like looking to the Kangaskhan.
After kind of like, giving the Kangaskhan commands throughout the battle, President kind of walks up and puts his hands up so as to try and like calm them down, like you might do, a horse that's out of control. I don't know anything about raising
You're
horses.
pulling a Chris
but
Pratt.
Be
Can
like,
I aid him with calming the Kangaskhan down?
Yeah, roll me a Pokemon handling check with advantage.
is that me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, for flavor, if Presnick's holding his hands up like this, Drowsy's gonna be like
21.
and he's gonna.
A 17 plus 4.
Yeah, the Kangaskhan kind of like they follow you. They're like, yeah, no, if you say everything's good, we're good.
Nice.
You all were a great help today.
Hi.
I have a surprise.
Surprise.
Is it a Pokemon?
It's your
Wait, it's your birthday?
No, Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Happy early
birthday!
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's okay.
It's
Cookies
perfect.
and a Haunter. What could
Cookies
be
and
better?
a new Pokemon.
Good day!
He just caught a new
Hell
Pokemon.
yeah.
Oh, yay.
Guest
Oh, no,
appearance
thank you.
by
I was like,
Morgan.
So, Will, is
I
it the
will-
big
I was waiting
3-0?
wait for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's in 2 weeks, I think.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So-
sucks. Whoa.
Sam, would you like cookies?
No, I'm good. Thank you though.
Oh, these are good.
Mm-hmm.
These are really good.
So yeah, so now
it's
you've
great
calmed the
American.
Genghis Khan. I'll throw you the guard really was hesitant to let you guys take them out, but you guys convinced the guard to go and get the the sanctuary people
Yeah.
to make sure it was okay, and you guys let him out anyway. You might want to try to get him. The guard would want you to bring him back in. I'll put that out there.
President,
You guys would
try to
know that.
lead these.
So
But you guys
now
don't have
that
to do.
we've dealt with the issue, I believe that you all can live peacefully within your sanctuary.
Let's go home.
Your sanctuary awaits, as it were.
President, they shouldn't be too hard to lead because they have to go back to their children. So,
That's what I was about to say.
That's
yeah.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
the pouches
Yeah.
are empty.
so I think if we just be like, hey, go back in. I think the Rhyhorn.
Yeah,
should
I'll just
open
kind of
the
walk back
door.
over to the gate that we let them out of and
Yeah,
wait
they'll-
for them
they'll
all to
follow you.
walk
You-
back
you-
in.
You
Okay.
commanded them well and calmed them back down, and
Heck yeah.
they're like, "Gone, gone," and they look to the Rhyhorn and they're like, "Gone," and they'll stomp a couple times, and then the Rhyhorn like, "Okay," and they
Is there
start
like,
to follow.
we don't get like a lingering presence kind of feeling from the forest these ghost type came out of?
There was no darkness or anything. That the darkness that was there that you guys saw from the night before was just that nighttime.
Okay.
Now that it's daytime, there's no presence, and the Genghis Khan were the only kind of indication that there was anything out here, and they seem
And-
relatively calm. Whether that was from Presnick or the fact that these things are gone, but
We assumed the pull from the shade was coming. It was a different direction.
Hmm?
I said the pull from the shade, I think, was from a different direction. I
nope,
know
it was for this
Syshin
direction.
is beyond this wood, right?
Yep,
Oh, okay,
Syshin. If
okay.
we're looking at the map, Syshin is that way, and for those at home, it is to the left, away
Okay.
from the wall.
Okay.
But yeah. We can go back to
So
main.
yeah, we're gonna lead them back in. I don't think it should be that hard.
Yeah,
Grayson's
they'll
gonna
follow.
Make sure to go pick up his Pokeball.
That's
Give it a
right,
little
they're babies.
rub.
Shake them.
So you guys lead them back in, and just as you cross through the wall, and you're kind of calming the Genghis Khan down, you're like, but where do they go now? Like, what do we do? And then the guard, I'm back. I got Dwyn here.
Good.
What you guys ready to go and fight?
I just have one question first.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
No, this is the guard's name's not Dwyn.
Oh.
And he's the one talking to you guys.
What did he say?
He's like,
He said, I've got Dwayne
yeah,
here.
I've got Dwyn here, the person that he's got with him.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Dude, you're late.
Dwyn.
What were you doing?
Dwyn.
Oh, President. 0 out of 10, buddy. You gotta stop. And Mr. Guardsman, you're like 5 minutes late to the party.
We've handled the situation.
Oh.
Don't worry. Don't
Up to
worry.
the
The
forest.
threat has been dealt with.
Oh. Well. Oh, okay.
Search your feelings.
Yeah.
You know it to be true.
So the ghosts that we all saw, they're good. They're taken care of.
Oh, they're quite taken care of.
Oh yeah, you should have seen those.
And
Genghis
Dwyn's
Khan.
like, yeah, Genghis Khan aren't really riled up.
very impressive that you were able to.
They're pretty.
Dwayne, where are you from? Your accent. is-
I'm
can't
from,
place
I'm from
it.
Yasai.
I'm from Arizona.
Are you sure you're
My parents
Pukes on
worked
his
and
own
lived
dog.
here, and I've been working in the sanctuary.
I will say, when it is very impressive, you guys were able to actually fight these Genghis Khan and like wear them out. Because we saw what they were doing in battle. That was
They weren't trying to
intense.
hurt anybody. They were just trying to get beyond the wall. We were just distracting them a little bit. They're kind souls at heart.
Yeah.
Thank God for
well,
that.
Might
Not
want to get them
always.
back to their kana though. Come on,
Arceus.
come on, Genghis Khan, get you back to your kana.
Dwayne, before you leave, I'm to understand that there's quite a few problems facing the town currently. This is but one. Where might we be of service now?
Oh, I don't know. Who sent you here? Was it the guards?
I believe
yeah,
it was the
that lady.
vice captain, the acting
Oh,
captain.
yes.
Yes, Hana.
Don't we have to
Oh, yeah,
report
yeah.
back to Hana?
She might have some more tasks for you. I know the guards are spread pretty thin right now. We in the sanctuary definitely appreciate your help.
Of course.
We don't battle much, so
Weren't
couldn't have really taken care of this without
I'm
your
learning.
help.
I'm learning.
Weren't there some problems at the pier, correct?
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Gotta go talk to Honato.
Don't seem to be doing a whole lot, huh?
We're just making sure the Pokemon here are safe, like I said. Yep.
Yeah,
We see some
great job.
travelers through here. We had a young boy recently studying the Pokemon, helped him out with that. If you have any questions about that, but otherwise,
Yeah,
What is this
I don't
boy's
know
name?
much about what's going on.
What is
A
this
young
boy's
boy.
name?
I don't quite remember what his name was.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
He came through here. He said he was from Iki.
Yusuke
left-
Urameshi.
He left probably about a week ago.
Kenji
It
Road,
starts
I
with
think his name was.
it's like a
Yugi Moto.
I don't know. It's like on the tip of my tongue like a name, but I can't think of it.
Salazar
Slitherin.
Slytherin. Sorry.
Presnick, there was no other researchers out here besides you legally and me illegally, right?
Well, I know. I feel like there would be other researchers, right?
None from the settlement, but he didn't say this guy was from the
Oh,
settlement.
he's not from the settlement. He's a researcher,
Independent
native
researcher.
researcher. Ooh, intriguing.
Was
guys gotta
he
share
from around here, from the settlement?
No, he was from Iki. He was
Gotta find this
he
guy.
came down here, searched through the islands nearby, and then he went on back up to his hometown. He left like I said, probably about a week ago.
What was his hometown? You said Iki?
Iki.
Is that on the map?
Iki, iki.
Alec? I mean, Sam?
Oh,
Dude, I can't fucking
You guys are here, and that is Iki.
Oh,
It's right by the settlement. You guys
it's
actually
on our
passed
way
through
back
it
to
to
the,
get
yeah,
it.
to the
Wow.
capital.
We're not going to be heading there for a while, so.
Probably not.
Let's put a pin in that. Young researcher.
you'll
From
hear
Iki.
Grayson mumble to himself at the mention of the town Iki. Weren't there? That was on the map. And then that's all you'll hear him say at this point.
Was that on the map?
Gears are turning.
It's been quite some time.
The young
Since
boy
we've
was
seen that
about
map.
y'all age. Running back
he
that
really?
way. If I remember his name, I'll be sure to let you know. But I just can't remember.
Okay, well, you guys,
This guy.
you guys want to head back to Hannah?
He's like
Hana?
take an edible and eat some Cheetos with the animals kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'll lead these Kangaskhan back to their young, and the Rhyhorn follow. That's actually what that young boy was researching, the fact that these Rhyhorn follow these Kangaskhan like Rhydon. I guess in the absence, they find something that's big and tall.
I suppose that is quite the interesting observation. But in any case, we'll see ourselves back into town, and you can continue on what you're doing.
He kind of looks at you a little confusedly, like,
Another zero.
What-
out of
what
10.
what? And he's like, oh,
Really, a zero?
okay, come on. And then he's
2.
Yeah.
I would say it would be a 2 the first one, but it just, the more you use it.
he's bringing him back, walking him back through the sanctuary. So yeah.
Well then, fellas, I suppose it's time to go and pay a visit to Hana.
So he's walked back in
I agree.
with the
Yeah, he's in the
20
pro. I mean,
million.
you can stop him if you want. He's like probably barely walked away.
No, I don't need to stop him.
Okay.
I'll look up and say, the map we found in Saishin had the town Iki written on it, and it said something about the spirits being weakened. That's all I remember.
I know there's spirits like north of Iki that guard the mountain.
Yep,
So maybe they're talking about that.
maybe.
How much more time should we spend here? I believe the operation is as well as underway at this point.
You would know that it's about a 3-day travel to Saishin and a 3-day back. But if they're running, presumably through the night, day and a half, 2 might not be an assumption for when they would be done.
So do we feel it's a good plan for us to stay around here until the operation is completed, or
I think so.
hopefully not failed?
I don't.
Or should we head to Iki and investigate this further?
Well, it's not hard to get word to either area, so
Perhaps we stay put and send a carrier Pidgey to Iki.
Or vice versa.
Or
Either
we
way.
check in with Hana.
The guard's like,
What's-
I do have to go back to write a report. Are you guys headed back?
Yes, I think at the very least we should pay one more visit to Hana.
We have to go talk to Hana.
And I do feel it might be a good idea to at least set this place as best as we can before we leave it.
I agree.
So let's make sure there's nothing else worth doing before we head out.
Yeah, I want to make sure that you guys were protected on your travel back.
I see.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
this way. And
I'll
he tentatively leads.
lead the way, please. I'll take notes.
Billikip scoffs. on my
Mugen,
shoulder.
are you walk next to me? I kind of gesture to you a couple of times. It's like a little stick man with a guard hat. he's accidentally, like, he's got his sword out and he accidentally cuts his own leg off, like a stupid little cartoon that I'm drawing.
He kind of puts up his mask, trying not to laugh.
There's a little speech bubble that says, "Make sure you're watching."
So you guys
This is how it's done.
make it back in town just as Presnick finishes his art project. Back to the guards' room. It looks like nothing's really changed since you left. You gather that Hana probably hasn't slept. Still dispatching people, standing over a map of the town, and it's like bags under her eyes as you guys walk in.
Hana, what ails you? You don't look well.
I'm just working. How you guys are back, and you're back from you were at, and she flips through paper. You were both at the wall. Did someone go to relieve you guys? I don't remember sending anyone.
You can mark that off your list. Throw it in the bin. That problem has been dealt with.
Okay. And she kind of looks to you, Mugen, and the guard, and is like, "Yeah, okay, perfect, awesome. Thank you guys so much. That was taking up. It's so much. It's a travel out there, travel back, and a lot of effort to fight those Kangaskhan, as I'm sure you guys are aware."
We actually didn't have to, but that's a story for another day.
Oh, okay. And the guard's like, "Yeah, I will have it in my report, Captain. Interim Captain Hana." And then
Professional as always.
And he walks off to his desk, and you can tell Hana's like, she's too tired to hide her expression. She just kind of like gives him like a side eye, like, "Oh, okay."
Whatever, bro.
Try not to embarrass us next time, but yeah.
He's eager. Give him time.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Are you looking to help out more, or
As much as we possibly can, I believe, is the consensus.
Okay, yeah, no, awesome. Let me, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see, I was in the middle of rearranging. Let's see where we can fit you guys in. And it's kind of fate at this point, almost. A man walks in. You hear, squeaky shoes.
Fry cook boots.
As you turn around, and there's a man in a rubber, what do you call it? Waders. And he goes, "You got to do something about these docks. There's nothing. We can't fish. We can't do anything. They are at the docks now." And Hana's like,
Trouble at the pier.
What?
Who's at the
day.
docks? We happen to be doing some charity work and assisting.
Charity work? I'm sorry, we need a lot more than that.
Well, we did just help
What he's
solve
saying
another
is
problem in town.
we're
I'm more than happy.
volunteering. What's happening?
Are you even cleared for work?
You saw my confession, did you not?
This is just
Oh,
a
this is
random
just
citizen.
the dude. I thought it was the.
No.
I thought it was Han. I was like,
No,
we
no,
just
no,
did
sorry.
shit for you.
You just said you were super appreciative. God.
Yeah.
I don't trust this shifty ninja.
No, he's like, "Are you even cleared for work?"
I can work a lot better than you can at this moment.
That's all.
What are you trying to
take
say?
them.
You want to
That's
tell us
all.
what's happening so we can fix it?
Well, guys. Whoa, ho, ho. Yes, let's simmer down, sir. the dock situation has escalated, I'm assuming? And he says, yeah, I guess you could say that since you pulled all the guards from the docks. Of course it got worse. They saw no resistance, and now they're back.
Why
What are you gonna do about it?
pull the guards from the docks?
We need the guards back.
Why were the guards pulled in the
I don't
first
know.
place?
Why is he being so vague?
I don't know, man.
Pronoun game.
He's just an angry fisherman, dude. I don't know.
Yes, we had to pull the guards because we are thin right now, and you guys are able-bodied, so we figured you guys could handle it. I guess we were wrong. This is kind of a bigger task, and I really wouldn't ask you to look into this, but you are not under my employ, so if you want to, you can. But if not, I'm sure I can find somewhere else for you guys
God,
to help
Hannah,
out.
just tell us what's going on.
More than happy to take the reins.
Who's at
More
the
than happy.
docks?
What's in the box?
What's going on?
What's in the docks?
There are aggressive sea life Pokemon that are making it difficult to fish and
Like Gyarados?
All I heard in my mind.
I heard.
and I'm sure this dockhand can tell you more about it. I rest assured they handled the Kangaskhan, she says, and he. Oh,
That's right. You better recognize.
I guess we could use your help then. Sure, I'll walk you there. You can ask whatever
This
questions
asshole.
you want.
Yeah, my boy Mugen's the
And
OG
he
around here.
walks back out in his squeaky boots.
While we're walking there, can I quickly like jump to a store for like an HP potion and like another charge for a Pokeball?
Yeah, if you wanted to tell the guy that you would meet him at the docks,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can do that.
Like
and you
I'm
guys
just
can-
running in
There's
out
no
really
Poke
quick. Like I don't want to stop
stops, right?
the
Or like,
story for that.
Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like local
There's no
shops.
like healers or anybody.
Nope, you buy medicine from the shop.
Okay,
and,
okay, okay.
Yep.
Hana,
Or long rest.
before we leave,
Oh, good. Are you about?
I must suggest that you do find some rest. I understand that these are dire times and you have a lot to do, but at some point you are going to face the diminishing returns of your efforts.
I appreciate that, but it's all we can really do right now. Thank you, though. Your help is getting us there.
Even just
If you can
15-minute power nap.
at least hold this thing at the docks, then that'll be wonderful.
This is why I need Drowsy's hypnosis. to be a
Sam,
higher
I use an
concentration.
energy powder to heal for 9 HP.
Yeah, go
Chomp.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I trust you guys to keep track of like
I-
your inventory and whatnot. So
I promise to take care of this problem if you promise me to take just a little nap.
okay,
Take care of yourself.
I'll do that.
Do I believe her?
Roll me an insight.
Do you really
Drowsy
need
needs
to?
help her out a little bit.
I'm so worried about doing that though.
Oh, yeah.
Low, like a 5.
Like
Yeah,
I've already
she'll
thought
do it.
about it. and-
Okay. Thank you.
Great.
Yep, and just a little bitty temporary battery for my Pokeball Mugen used.
Hana,
It is $5 for
Okay.
temporary batteries.
Okay, I will do that, and then I'll put that in just normal Pokeballs. So I have 3 of them now.
What were you gonna say, Grayson?
I was going to ask. So Hana, I know you've been busy and you're very tired right now. The gentleman that's not doing a whole lot at the wall, he mentioned a researcher was here recently studying the Kangaskhan and Rhyhorn. Do you happen to remember who that was?
God, she might. Oh, one
you
point of
mean
exhaustion is disadvantage
Oh,
on these kind of
shit.
checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. She still might. What's her plus? Give me a second. I don't have her pulled up. I didn't think that she was gonna be rolling this much.
You're good.
She has a +8. I know. I
Yeah,
just know.
literally.
She's the smartest woman.
So
on the
you
force.
what did you ask her specifically?
If she remembered the name of the researcher who was studying the Rhyhorn and Kangaskhan.
Oh, that boy from Iki. Is that who you're asking about?
Yes, his name.
She remembers where he's from.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It's starts with an S. It's it was a name that we don't really hear much around here. It was
Sean.
it was Samuel, I think.
Samuel!
You son of a bitch. Did you plug yourself in?
Samuel.
Guys,
Interesting.
y'all are killing me, Smalls. But yeah, his name is Samuel.
Very. Thank you, Hana.
Is he
Thank
really
you.
from Icky then? His name is Samuel.
Hana,
Sorry,
I don't.
Samuel.
Samuel.
I don't mean to be so
Samuel.
blunt. Could I use Drowsy's hypnosis on you to actually
Oh my
make sure
God.
you go to sleep
Hey, I don't think you
and
can
take a nap?
to
I would
officer
no,
law.
no.
Very well. At least I asked.
I appreciate that rather than just doing it, but no.
Come on, just a little bit.
It's like asking someone if you can ether them.
Yeah.
Come on. We're not gonna rob you blind if you do this.
I mean, look, in times of stress when people like aren't sleeping, sometimes you need a little melatonin, you know? Knock you out.
I appreciate it.
does this Rex smell
Sorry,
like
that was
blood?
out of character, but yeah.
yeah. I have some work that I need to do. Then I will sleep.
Very
Thank
well.
you, though.
Thank you.
All right. Well then,
Thank you all.
I suppose it's time to follow Squidward back to the docks.
It is Squid William.
Now,
Squilliam.
we shan't make fun of the stressed out men.
So I'll rush out the door and catch up to Fish Fingers.
I would.
Is that his real name?
Fish odor.
I
his
didn't
name.
really give him a name. He's just a dock worker.
Smitty, Orban,
Fish
yeah,
odor
Richard.
from Bob's Burgers. I'd like to stop in town too, as well. And
Yeah,
get a
so
recharge.
he'll tell you guys that
Yeah.
to meet him at the docks. He'll
Dope. Okay.
be heading that way.
You said it's
Googling.
$5 for a
$5
temp
for
charge.
like another temp charge. For
Can we like just
Got it.
store tip charges? Can like I could just buy 5 of them, or do they have to be in a Pokeball?
I'm gonna say for the sake of balancing, you have to buy them once you
Oh,
buy them and they put them in for you.
Okay.
We'll say that.
It's proprietary
Yeah.
technology. It's Apple.
It's not
okay?
like popping out
Yeah.
of double A. Okay.
You have to go
Does
to
it
a certified
require a
retailer.
rest to swap the active charges from Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay.
A long rest. Yes.
Oh.
I know.
Can we buy active charges? So they're like stupid expensive. That's like something.
They're
Not
very
yet.
rare.
Oh, very rare. Can
It's a balance. It's a balancing thing.
Yeah.
I know logistically it might not make sense, but it's a balancing thing.
Just give us some.
That way you guys aren't like, I'm gonna go and catch 30 Ekans and then I'm just gonna like run shop. And who cares if they die?
No, just give us some more.
Just put all your problems in the snake pit. They go
Yeah.
away eventually. At some point, they will stop crying.
Disappear.
Anyway, I'm gonna catch up to the fish guy and be like, "So, you mentioned aquatic Pokemon. Are there any specific ones that you've been able to identify as potential threats? Things we should be ready for?"
I didn't mention aquatic Pokemon. They're just Pokemon at the harbor. I can see where you might think that, but some of them I think are water types.
Can you give us a general description?
Let's see.
Any information you have would go a long way in helping us help
Do-
you.
Do any make the noise? Yeah.
You mean those star Pokemon?
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, they're not quite as aggressive. They're there actually. We've seen less of them recently.
Well, that's good that they're not that aggressive.
These Pokemon are a lot of those
President, put your researcher cap on.
those dangly, tentacly things,
Oh,
and
tentacles. Tentacles.
some of those some gosh, they got a name. They tear up ships, something fierce. They're usually out in the deeper waters. You can recognize them by their fins poking out of the water.
Gyarados?
Then they've got
Do they look like a giant shark head almost? The ones with the
he
fins?
wouldn't know what a shark is.
Oh, that's
And earlier when you said thank God, and I said Arceus.
oh, okay.
Well, there are gods. They have the rain god, the sun
Fair,
god.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
The research god.
yeah, here they might say thank the gods, but yeah. Then they got just a couple like them spooky things, you know, them ones that are always
Ghost-type
carrying
Pokemon?
around those lumps of wood.
Yamask.
Warrior mask.
More.
That's a ghost type.
No, I don't have a mask.
I didn't ask.
Okay. You guys are weird. You guys from around here?
Yes.
No.
It's
Yes.
pretty obvious.
You know what? Forget I asked.
Good.
So what? How'd all this start? How did it begin? What's happening now? I understand you can't fish. They've all but taken over the docks. But how did this begin? When was the first sign of trouble?
They've always been around here. And I did embellish it a little bit to Hana, if I'm being honest with you. You're going to see soon enough. We can still fish off the docks, but even a
just
few
a
days
giant
ago, we
baby.
might have been able to take a boat or two out. We can't take anything out now.
I see.
They're too aggressive. They've sunk a couple boats, and
Does it seem like they're aggressive towards anything in particular or in any particular direction, as odd as that may sound?
anything that really touches the water. We even pull a couple of them up when we're fishing.
What do their eyes look like? They're like bloodshot? Normal?
They look normal. I mean, I've never really seen much of these kind of water Pokemon before, but
DM, would I understand the docks to be in a position between the water and Yasai? Or Zaishin, sorry.
docks are here, and Seishin's up here. Seishin is also on the water, you just can't tell because it's on the edge of the map.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look.
Docks are down
that's probably
here,
too far.
Okay.
and Yasai is...
Okay.
Got it. So, presumably, they could be doing a lot of a similar thing to what the Kangaskhan were doing. They're trying to move in that direction, or they're sensing danger coming from that
They're
direction.
coming into the docks.
Yeah.
But they're not
Away
The
from
leaving the
Pokemon
docks?
are coming in towards the docks.
But they're not trying to get on land or anything?
Not he was not as of yet. It's only a matter of time, if you ask me.
We will fish once.
corralling the city.
What?
Did you know that? We will fish once.
You sound like that crazy old man.
Crazy old man.
Yes, tell us
Yeah.
about this crazy
He must be very smart. Who's this crazy old man? I'd like to talk to him.
Kenji on the docks.
Kenji.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to meet this Kenji.
He doesn't seem too phased by the ghosts, and for a while he was one of the only ones who could still go out far. He refuses to go out on the boat, but I bet you he could get out on the boat. He's got a weird connection with them
Okay.
Yes,
nasty
we
beasts.
definitely.
Once we've seen the docks, I'd certainly like to meet this Kenji and speak things over with him, if only to understand the situation better.
we will sick our
Not
ninja
sure what that'll
arm
get
rules,
you,
man.
but
Does it seem like the ghost Pokemon and these other Pokemon you normally see at the docks are at odds, or do they seem to be on the same team?
they just don't like us.
I see.
I don't really care if they fight each other. I don't care. I just want to get the boat out.
Well, we will make sure that you do, one way or another. Please
More than the guards ever could.
continue to lead us there, and then take us to Kenji. I would like to speak with this person.
Yeah, I'm just right up here, and it's if there's no other questions, I'll say that this is
Yeah.
about the time that you guys arrive at the docks, and you see.
Yeah.
Wait, is everyone good? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're asking my
everyone is
questions. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you guys get to the docks, and you see, it's a pretty substantial dock. And Mugen, you would know there to be probably about half as many boats as you remember there used to be here. Still are some boats docked, but most of the all of the fishermen are either just standing on their boats in the water or on the edge of the dock with their poles or casting their nets out. So the dock for this time of day is a lot busier than it would be, whereas most people might typically be out fishing as you would remember it.
So they're not bothering you on the docks. Just if you actually leave.
No, like I said, sometimes we fish them up, but if we go out beyond, then he points a little ways out where you can see the water gets just a little bit darker, like it's
Yeah.
not shore. He's like,
drops
if we
off.
go out right there, they're on us.
What
And
do
you
you
might even see a couple masts now that he's pointing out of sunken ships out there.
What do you fish for here?
Mostly Magikarp. A couple of other things that whatever we might pull up that might taste good.
Magic carp tastes good.
I see.
You not had
We are treading in uncharted waters.
magic carp before?
I don't think I have.
Quite literally.
I mean,
There's a nice omakase place that makes it
Really
really good.
After we come back.
yeah. The occasional Goldine, if we're lucky, Sea King. Oh, the fight, but man, those are good.
Always seeking those, aren't you?
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's number 3.
That one was actually better than the
It was
last
better.
ones.
It
That
was
one's
better.
really
It was
good.
quick. I didn't have to set myself up for it.
Yep. You go,
If I
well,
look out onto the water, do I see any Pokemon that look to be agitated or splashing about?
give me a perception check.
To your elbow. See.
21.
Dude, you
Lots
win those
of 21s.
21s, yeah.
I rolled a 19 plus 2. The other ones were like 14 plus 7.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, no, it's eerily calm. Even there aren't even like a ton of white caps out there either.
Okay.
How far is it from the edge of the docks to the dark water? Where, like,
We'll say about 100 yards, maybe, like a football field.
okay. Are they attacking other Pokemon at all, or just people?
I don't know. We don't. Most of us don't even have our own Pokemon. We don't send anything out there.
Hmm.
I realize I'm turning this guy into Dwayne again.
Yeah.
I just like doing that voice.
It's a dangerous voice. It sticks. I know.
I try not to slip into his British accent whenever I'm here. It's so hard to take over.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, y'all are kind of. He won't say the word useless, but like you can tell Grayson's starting to get
Yeah.
annoyed.
He's like, well, if you wanted to talk to that Kenji dude, he's over there. He's the only one of us not fishing for God knows what reason. He'll be like,
Perhaps he
be
just
over there.
enjoys staring at the waves.
Okay. And he'll walk over to the edge and he'll talk to some buddies and start getting his stuff together. But he pointed you in the direction of a little
Suffice
hut.
to say, I think he's the weird one.
You think, President?
Yeah.
Is Kenji on the docks right
Doesn't know. He pointed a little hut at the end of the dock.
Okay.
Making my way there.
Taking that way.
Okay. Everybody's going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta go see old man Kenji.
Yeah.
Before we walk in, I am going to send Zircon out. Reasonably far back enough from the door that, like, you know, nobody will hear a Pokeball cracking open. I'll kneel down to him and be like, Zircon, buddy, you think you might be able to detect any odd ghostly energy like you did before? I just want to make sure there's nothing waiting for us inside that hut.
Okay, yeah. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that.
Okay.
It's a pretty simple ask of him. So not for you specifically, but yeah, roll for him.
Okay.
Right. Because you're asking him to see beyond if there's anybody in there.
Yeah.
Am I adding anything to this or just straight roll?
Give me like an investigation from
I'd like your highest.
Perfect.
Which
13.
is investigation.
13. And you were asking specifically for if there's anyone else or just
Well, like that ghostly energy that he was detecting
Oh,
before,
yeah,
like
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
tapping
yeah.
into. I want to see if he detects an overwhelming presence of that, or if there's anything in the direction of this hut specifically that we should be. I know that's a big.
Is the hut
Vague
southerly
ask.
or northerly?
it is northerly.
Got it.
Yes.
Closer.
Decision.
Yeah.
Smells like pod.
And
They're listening to
13.
Metallica.
Zircon goes
He glows green.
a clear crystalline color.
Mhm.
Good old my judge.
Like he did when he was trying to, gauge previously. Oh, do I not have?
Zerdar.
No, I was trying to see if this would tell me what type Pokemon are because I don't remember
I'll
what
be
this
right,
one is off the top of my
trademark.
head. So he's goes dark. He's kind of searching for that energy. Obviously not reaching out as far as he was before. just reaching out towards that hut. And you see him start to glow like a deep purple. And then some shoots of green swirl through it.
Thanks, Lavender. Zircon, that'll be enough.
Then he goes, "Oh, she asked me to do that again." I won't.
I was thinking about Lavender for a
Turns bright
different
red.
reason. But I bring him back into his ball.
Powered off for 3,000.
Should I knock? I guess. What's custom here? Do you knock
we knock?
normally?
Yeah.
That's such a weird question.
Yeah.
guys.
Bust down his door and swats.
I don't know.
There's a
You're
tiny
ninjas.
bell
I thought
hanging
maybe you'd like do something secret, or perhaps you just appear in the building and
No, we only
announce yourself.
we only do
from
that
the
to other
shadows.
ninja.
Ah, I see.
That's so cool.
Well.
I kind of want to be a ninja now.
So I walk up to the door and knock, and I just kind of turn back around to him like,
Yeah, I'm coming.
Do the smoke thing, Mugen. Peer behind him.
wait, what was his name? I
Before we
forgot.
go inside.
Kenji?
Old man Jenkins.
What are you doing?
Tim.
I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna go walk to the shoreline for a little bit with Mudkip.
Okay. So as Kenji comes to the door, you're walking away.
I just remembered.
Yeah, you're. He goes, yeah. Who are you guys?
Greetings, Kenji. I am Presnik, and these are my friends. We heard that you might have some insight as to what's going on here at the docks. It's been a really troublesome time for everyone, and we're here to help.
In front of you, you see this grizzled man with a big old nasty matted beard that's full of what you can only gather is that salty sea air, and his hair is like wild coming out from underneath his hat. He's got the same overalls on. He's like, "What? Who told you to come and talk to me?"
Yeah.
If I see him, I point him out. I'm like,
The really
one of the
mean
dock
guy.
workers.
And he kinda looks.
He's a total dick.
I agree.
Then
You're
we
here
have
to talk about what's going on at the docks?
You hear Grayson from the shore.
We're here
The
to
useless
try
one.
and resolve the issue, whatever that takes.
Yeah. Come on in. And he opens the door, and he kind of like
you in a jacket.
he kind of hobbles in into the.
And I-
Do you want some tea? Yeah.
Be careful, it's hot.
He hobbles into his building. God, you guys.
Sorry.
And as inside of this building, you see that this is likely his house. There's a table. There's a little bed in the corner, a little kitchenette, some fishing gear strewn about, pieces of boats and whatnot
Do
everywhere.
I hear like waves lapping up under the floorboards a little
Yeah,
bit?
because you guys are on top of the dock, so yeah, you hear a little bit of that.
This is so charming and peaceful. I love it here.
Oh my God. You live
Yeah,
like
you
this.
know, that's a nice house. What do you guys know? What do you guys know about what's going on?
There's gonna be cows outside. I couldn't unhear it. You know what I'm
I
talking
did do that to
about?
myself. Yeah. I'm not. He's got to say more, and you guys are gonna laugh more.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Okay.
Get it out. You know, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know that scene where they go to save the people on the lake and Katara's Doc shoot the guy
yes.
Every time you change, like in the last 10 minutes, that's been my brain. I'm Doc. I'm Shu.
Yeah. It's the same. But it's just me. So what do you guys know about what's going on out there? Got any intel? Got any findings on the sea monster?
The sea monster. That's
yeah.
the first I've heard of it.
We'll just do it.
Well, yeah. The big. Did he not tell you about it?
No, he failed to mention a sea monster.
I might just do a normal voice.
Why am I so fucking
Get a
tickled by
picture.
Oh, man. I can't handle that. Yeah, because all I think of is, yeah. Definitely 3-star you in a trench.
Oh, that's my head cannon.
Okay, sorry. Sam.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I like I said, I
Kind
did
of
myself.
sounds low-key like Groges, too.
Yeah.
I heard there was a variety of different Pokemon causing trouble here. Tentacool, Tentacruel sounds like some prime suspects, as well as a large creature with a fin that tends to wreck ships.
I don't know nothing about any of that, but I know that they're all coming here because of the big monster out there.
So you think they're being
What's
scared
big
further
monster?
in?
Where?
Can you describe this big monster?
Well, it's a big monster.
I know, but like,
What's it
I
Have
could
you
be anything.
seen it before?
I've got an idea. He's rummaging around. He goes, "Well, where?" Delmise, Delmise, and he's like moving things on the wall and moving things around. And you see behind one of these boards an anchor kind of like shift, and he goes, "Oh, there you are. We got yes. Come on." And he comes out and he goes, show him what you see." And he's with the seaweed from coming off of this big old anchor, this big rusty anchor. The seaweed kind of leaches off and coalesces into this big creature with multiple tentacles coming, like more tentacles than you have ever seen on a Tentacruel. He's like, that's it. We saw that when we were out there. Delmise was being all weird, and so we went to go and check it out. He was kind of directing me, as he normally does, but he was taking me to a part of the sea that I'd never been before.
And it's
There
got
was that beast.
It's got kind of that rounded top that Tentacruel typically have.
I don't know what a Tentacruel is, but it's got a big old head. It's a big. It was bigger than any ship I've ever seen.
It had big old red, like gemstone things on its head.
Oh, there was a whole bunch of swirl of colors.
Large enough to wreck a city.
Yeah, I would say one of them big old bulbs. You've seen it, I can tell. One of them big old bulbs on his head was all full of colors and probably not much smaller than my ship.
Well, how big is your ship?
I'm so glad Grayson's not in the room.
Well, it's that one, and he points out the window, and it's what you consider to be like not a small fishing boat, but not like
Like
a
a
big
three-man
like,
vessel?
seafaring- Yeah,
Yeah.
Like a center
yeah.
console, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a little
like
45 on the back of the boat.
Pretty much.
It could fit about like with 5-6 people.
Yeah,
Ain't no
Just
B-roll,
about.
babe.
Take that down the bayou.
Wow, what a coincidence!
Right.
just about. That's a good guess.
That's my
there.
bay boat.
But yeah.
What you got back at motorcycle?
we were only to get back. Delmise over here started warbling all weird and making gestures towards this beast, and I think if it wanted to kill us, it could have. But instead it just made a big wave and pushed us back to shore. And then not long after, all these other fishermen started complaining about these Pokemon. I never had any issues when I went out on the water, but I've been too afraid to go back to see what that beast is. It's gonna, I'm telling you, it's gonna get us all, and the guards aren't doing anything.
Well,
We want
where
help.
is there an area on land that we might be able to get close?
Oh no, it's out there.
Oh, we've got to get a ship.
It's where it's safe. It knows.
Commandeer a vessel then.
Well, I've got a boat if you want to get out there.
Uh,
I've been afraid to go back, but I think
Would you go with
I think
us?
with a group of 5 of us, because Grayson's not there.
Uh,
I think with a
6.
group of 5.
There's one of us who's not here right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I think even more then. I think with 6 of us. I see you guys got Pokeballs. I think we could handle them. And that's. Oh yeah, we'll continue. Sorry. Unless you wanted to go so you can come back. I don't know what you were doing with Mudkip.
No, I think it's kind of pointless. Mudkip has a swim speed of 30 feet, so I was going to send him 30 feet out into the water and see if any Pokemon like tried to attack him or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know what's happening
those
here.
poor Pokemon.
So
They have no idea.
if you want to.
I would have been able to
Terror
hear
beneath the waves.
from outside the
no,
tent.
no.
Oh, so it's like a solid
It's a
structure.
little hut.
Okay.
And you are on the shore, so you would be Not super far, but far enough away that
Yeah.
Even if it
No,
wasn't tent, you
I'll
would be
stick
able
with
to
my
hear.
original plan. I'll probably I'll ask Mudkip, do you feel comfortable swimming out? If he feels comfortable, I'll have him swim like 30 feet out, basically. I'll have him swim 50.
kind of like a swirl of activity, so to speak. He swims out 15 feet. The water dies back down. And he swims back, and he's got nothing to report.
The water swelled around him when he got into it.
Nearby, like,
It was teeming.
give me an investigation check, or investigation.
Yeah, that's fine. 12.
It looked like something in the water was reacting to him
Getting in.
getting in,
Okay. Yep. I'll walk
but
back to
then
the
was undeterred. Okay. So it's about this time that he walks back in as this guy's like, "Oh, there's more of you. I'm more the merrier then. I think we can definitely handle that beast, or at least show him what for.
How
Send him
long
on his way.
do you think it'll take to get there by boat?
Oh, probably better half of a day.
A bit longer than 3 hours, I take it.
Why are you asking?
A 3-hour tour.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Better half of a day. So probably
yeah.
probably close. Yeah, 3 to 4 hours probably. If you want to be.
drunken sailor?
Do you know any sea shanties? Sing on the way there.
Oh, I've never been one of a singer myself.
Really, you have such a beautiful,
I don't
phlegmy voice.
Travel much. I just go
You
out,
don't
come back.
say.
Well,
Have you gone out since you and your... Nope, never mind. Forget all of that. Sorry.
Because you weren't here.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
You can ask it if you want.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, welcome in. We're devising a plan.
yeah, these are all the things that we've talked about so far before you got here.
Wonderful.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do you know... So, Presnick, while I was outside, I sent Mudkip into the ocean. Not the greatest idea. I know.
Oh my god, where is he?
He's a smart boy. Hey, he pops up on my shoulder.
I feel Mudkip could handle just about anything out there.
Oh, well, that's a water Pokemon. They don't care about that.
Yeah, but that's the odd thing, Kenji.
What
is
do they care about?
The water seemed to react when Mudkip got in the water.
Oh, yeah, go look out at anybody fishing out there. They react every time it goes in, but only sometimes do they attack it. And if it's one of their own, they definitely don't do nothing.
What else do
That's
they...
their orders from the hive mind.
Grayson's gonna look at Presnick like,
What? Do you think there's any convincing? that
Look,
needs
I
to
know it
be-
sounds crazy,
What?
but this dude knows what he's talking about.
Kenji,
I trust you, Presnick.
You shouldn't.
I hesitate to choose violence as our first option here. Do you think there's any way to convince this giant beast to leave?
Oh, I'm sure you could try. Like I said, Delmize was warbling, but I don't speak Pokemon, so I don't know what they were talking about, but it definitely felt like they were talking about something. Isn't that right, Delmize? Delmize just kind of like blinks.
Consendar.
He said yes.
Yeah, you speak eyeball.
That's what that is.
Has your Delmize been okay lately? Has it seemed,
He's a little rusty, but I don't see why that has anything to do with it.
but not more aggressive or stressed out or
No, he mostly sleeps now that we don't go on the ocean.
an anchor that sleeps?
Do you think he's sad about that?
About not going to the ocean, I definitely think he misses it some, but he seems pretty content and he doesn't try to escape or nothing.
Well, all right, let's get on the boat.
Let's go.
Are we all good to go? Everybody's got everything they need. Every eye's stocked up.
Yep.
What time of day is it?
Probably early afternoon. I say afternoon. It's before noon.
Early
To be
pre-noon.
Specific, yeah. Early pre-noon.
Yeah.
Early noon. High noon.
It's high noon.
The water looks calm out there. I suppose
Oh, I
now would
assure
be a
you, once
best.
we start going, it won't be. Much like what happened whenever you sent your little friend out there. They'll warble, and the more splash we make, the more they'll come.
So then, we should prepare countermeasures before leaving on the ship.
If we need them. Delmise can lead us back to that beast, though, so we can get there pretty straight. He's the one who led me there in the first place. I don't doubt it. Any kind of... You got it, my friend.
Well, then there's no time like the present. I think Zircon will be able to help us out in this task without sullying his hands in the water, and I'll let Lavender take a little break. I would hate to pollute the waters.
I don't know who Lavender is, but we can get all the help we can.
She'll be there just in case we need, and I kind of tap one of the Pokeballs.
Okay, I see it. Okay, well then, you grab that bucket over there, and you grab some rope, and we might need some food to go get that stuff in the cabinet, and go meet me out at the ship. And he runs down my eyes, and he runs out and get me a bucket. Fetch me a bucket.
Love that guy. I'm not sure if I'm a great judge of character, but I do have a good feeling.
Presnick, that man is a psychopath. What are we doing here?
He is amazing. What are you talking about?
Crazy.
His Pokemon led him to look, there we go, it's slipping him. His Pokemon led him to a giant beast in the ocean. And then
right?
afterwards
So
started attacking
exciting.
everybody. Does nobody find this odd?
It's so exciting.
Great,
So
let's get on the boat then.
I find it a bit odd,
Get on
but
the
we have
boat.
no other leads. And in my experience, the crazy ones are often at least a little right.
This old man's been here for years, so
It's like to start spouting QAnon theories, right?
I believe him.
That's why we're gonna have to cut this shrimp chart.
No.
Just don't sail too far. The edge is just up ahead.
No unknown Q theories. No.
Never mind. Say it. We get to the boat, it's boat number 1776.
I mean, you guys.
Oh,
he
no.
told you guys to grab some stuff from his house and then left.
Yeah,
So you
I
guys
grabbed
just
his
I'm
following
grabbing the
him, or-
stuff,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll get his bucket and his food.
Took all the food he has.
Search for a little money.
It's
try
just
to
a bunch of,
pocket
like-
that too.
Saltines.
And sardines.
Saltines and sardines, baby!
Except they're like tiny remoraids.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. You guys follow him out, load up. He's like, okay, let's just say you guys are getting a lot of looks from the rest of the fishermen and dock workers.
Do we see that one guy?
Yeah. I mean, he's fishing.
Does he wave back?
He's like... he puts down his fishing pole, and some of the other guards, he's like, I know, and he starts walking back to town. He's like, we need more
I know
protection.
him! We're friends! Hey, don't you want to come along? You told us that we should come and help solve the issue. I know him! Do you know him?
He's an asshole. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
Shh, I'm trying to make him uncomfortable.
We got a mission. I don't give a shit about them. Focus. Otherwise, we're not going to beat this beast.
Kenji, I like you, but you have to understand that if you're going to be weird, you must at least enjoy it.
And we're off!
This beast is his white whelp.
As he unlashes the last rope on the boat and lets loose the sail, and you guys are off.
Zircon is out, staying very close to me. I practically have him tucked under an arm so nothing can slip him away. But I do want him out and ready to confuse any fish that may seek to slow our voyage.
Yeah.
Can that's a good idea. Can I have Mudkip swim in the boat next to us? Do you think, or he can't
Swim in the water?
Yeah, my bad. I
Yeah.
realized.
You can definitely try. I mean, you can always recall him at
Okay,
a moment's
yeah,
notice
yeah,
if you're
that's fine.
worried, but you can try. You want to kind of see what that's going to look like?
Yeah, I'd like to see if he can swim next to us while we go out.
Anybody else making any kind of preparations or?
I mean, Gene's just with me, but nothing.
Gibble is normal damage by water, right?
Yes,
The
dragon
type?
resists.
Nice. I'll keep him out, and his tongue is like halfway out. Just
Oh yeah, he's like.
Dog out the window.
Yeah.
try to bite like at the flying fish jumping up.
Yep. He's just biting at air and the water being
so
sprayed
far.
up. Yeah.
He's getting his salt intake for the day, that's for sure.
He's like a dog when they see a hose.
He's like, I'll get him.
Yeah. You guys are going along. He's like, okay, when we hit that dark water, that's when things might get a little serious.
Dark water.
So
Okay.
be ready.
Get your guns out.
Might be a little dangerous for your friend to be off the side of the boat, but he looks a little mean. He might be able to handle it.
Insatiable bloodlust.
You see Grayson pushes his glasses up. You see a glint.
They go like opaque.
Oh, don't worry. I'll recall him when we get to the dark water.
All according to Kikok.
And I will ask Mudkip to jump back on the boat right as we approach the dark
Yeah.
water.
So there's some happenings and some movings around. Delmise is at the front of the ship, and you see him kind of like adjusting and turning, and even the anchor sitting in the front of the ship is like pulling the ship in a certain direction, one way or the other, kind of guiding it through. The water is swirling as you guys get closer. That once was pretty calm with very few white caps. About 50 feet out in every direction around the boat, there's some like activity and some swirling around. And as you guys get closer to the dark water, give me some perception checks, whoever's looking.
I'm definitely looking.
I have Gene scouting.
I'm not looking well. That's a 10.
9.
15.
Grayson and I are blind as hell. My
Dirty
glasses
20.
fell off.
30-20? Yeah. You two see dark, relatively calm water, but just as the boat tip crests, and you guys stop looking before, you're like, it's dark, and he says it's dangerous, but it looks fine. And just as the boat crests that dark water, though, a bunch more activity directly in front of the boat.
Ooh, it's gonna get exciting.
Can I see like how many creatures or what creatures might be there? If I kind of not peer over, but look towards.
If I dive into this.
Give me an insight
Insight?
or investigation.
We're
Investigation.
gonna need a bigger boat.
I don't know why I said insight. I get those mixed up in my brain sometimes. Because they both start with I.
13.
13. You think you see some fins? Some of the descriptions, maybe some tentacles or some fish parts, like what you were told about previously.
I kind of pull Zircon out from under my armpit and sort of hold him out. I'm like,
Zeradol.
zap him. And then he's going to use confusion on whatever is down there.
Okay.
He says, zap.
I thought he was gonna like whip out a thunderbolt or something.
Yeah.
Surprise! We've been training.
Fireball.
Fireball.
They rolled a 21
Oh,
on their check. They rolled a 19 plus 2.
so 4 points have to 2 of psychic damage, and they are not confused.
Okay.
They're just pissed off. So hurt them.
The water doesn't really phase. It doesn't seem affected by what has just
It was like a mosquito
transpired.
bite.
Does it look like they're harming the ship?
They are moving closer to the ship.
Oh, so this is like
Well, I guess I'll rephrase. The ship is moving closer to it. You guys are going further, deeper.
I'll point
into
it
the
out to Kenji and be like, should we steer clear of this?
Delmise. Delmise, do you see that? And Delmise starts to veer the
Drift.
ship, and you see the swirl of water starting to follow where the front of the ship is
Delmise
pointing.
steering this ship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought we were just like rowing it or
I
something.
guess we should
I was
prepare
gonna
for
say-
contact.
Kenji, what happened the last time this happened?
This wasn't out here last time I was out here. It was only that beast.
Onward, we must find this beast.
But we gotta stop it. It's gonna tear the ship apart.
Willing to see what
Can I
kind of
also-
Pokemon they are?
Yeah. Let's not. I believe you have an advantage on nature checks, right? Give me a nature.
I'll have
I'm
a.
proficient in
In
nature.
Proficient, that's what it is, not advantage. I meant
I was about to
proficient.
say advantage in nature. That'd be awesome.
The wisdom was 14.
19, Sam.
5 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Again, doesn't look like it really did much. The mass of water is moving just as fast. You see the air kind of warble towards it, and you see the water kind of disrupt a little bit, but it is still moving. And what did you 19 to
19.
see what it could be?
Mm-hmm.
You distinctly see several blue fins, single point
Good point. Okay.
blue fins, cutting through the water. That is kind of hard to see against the backdrop of the ocean itself.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpedos.
I'll have Friggy come out as well.
Okay.
And just fly kind of right in front of the ship. Just stay
Okay.
there.
Grayson,
Yeah.
doing anything, or are you just
I think I'm gonna let Drowsy out.
okay?
Yeah. We need to clarify what leftovers does, by the way.
1d4 at the start of each turn.
Okay.
Oh no, you have it's a free action, and you have like 4 uses, I think.
5.
5 uses.
Is what I have.
Yeah, 5 uses, and it's a d4 of healing. But the Pokemon can hold it and use it on itself as a free action.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So these creatures are now on the boat, and they do. That is the wrong dice.
Like they're in the boat?
No. They're meeting up with the boat.
Got it.
They are
like,
all with us.
And they hit the boat, and you
They
guys
gotta
feel a
surprise us.
rock as it veers out away again. And then the rumbling in the water stops.
Is
So
our
the
boat
water's
sinking?
not-
What?
Is the boat sinking?
Give me a perception check.
14.
You see some of the wood is splintered on the side, but it doesn't appear to be taking on water.
Okay.
So you guys
And now
are
it's
good.
gone?
It
They just made
it
one
hit,
swipe and left.
and it is deeper in the ocean, not necessarily on the surface.
Have you seen those Pokemon before with the fins?
No, I've never seen those before.
Would I know what they are potentially?
Give me a Pokemon history nature check.
Poke history nature check. Got it.
That's in there. I saw it.
Nature check.
Yeah.
Nature check.
Proficient.
I'd like to have Friggy.
Do I get my +3 in documenting Pokemon from research tools?
No,
no?
because you're not like
Okay.
studying them. No.
I'd like to have Friggy hold Icy Wind.
Okay.
If it starts to make another pass at the ship, to just, as soon as they get within cone reach.
Okay. Yeah. To hit it.
Yeah.
It's 22 this time.
Jesus. Yeah. After
Hot dice.
after Victor saying like, "Oh no, the fins," and they look like this, and you guys are talking and discussing amongst yourselves, you're like, "Well, that's a Sharpedo." Oh, those are Dark type. That's why those attacks looked like they weren't doing much.
See.
Dark is immune. Resistant to psychic.
The way I handle like immunities
Mhm.
is not super strict in that sense, because I would hate for like, if for example, confusion and Zircon's only attacking me for him to do no damage, but it does double half.
That's not his only one.
So it's
This is
a
only a
quarter.
good one.
Yeah, it does, yeah, quarter's a better way to say
Yeah,
that.
it's a quarter.
So it's just very ineffective, but you still can damage them.
Nice. Good to
Dog
know.
type could be good to have on the team. If they
Water, yeah, dark. Yeah.
could have a water shark and a land shark.
Is anyone keeping an eye on the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
No, no, none of
You
us
guys are
are.
all talking, and you guys were trying
Yeah.
to discuss and figure out.
I mean, we're like talking. We're also
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Seeing Kresnik being able to like clearly do something through the water, like as far as like him being able to like attack with his Pokemon, I'll have Drowsy ready hypnosis
Hell yes.
for just the next thing he
Okay,
sees.
yeah. Here it comes again. You guys aren't traveling for long, and you
God damn
see
it,
off
Sam.
in the distance this swirl of water. You can keep it going. This swirl of water. As it's making another run, everybody gets another action. You have a held action. I'll say you can have an extra one because you have that held cone.
When they attack the boat, they have to come to the surface, right?
They're kind of like skimming the surface. Like that's what's disturbing the water.
Well, whenever he gets within 15 feet, I'm gonna have Chomp throw a sand attack at him.
Okay,
maybe
so
help-
Chomp is shooting sand off the edge.
Yeah, when he gets within reach,
Yep,
so he's
yep,
holding
yep.
his action. And hopefully the blinded condition will...
Sticking with confusion.
Okay.
And it's not really much else. Lavender would just smoke all of us out, so.
What about Baby Thing?
Oh yeah.
Ground type.
Also,
No.
not active.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also not nicknamed yet, so.
Yeah.
Baby
Mugen and Grayson, what are you guys doing?
So they're not in range yet, I'm assuming.
Basically, you're telling me what you're gonna do when they get here, and I'll give you the advantage that while they were discussing what it is, how to
Fuji
handle
will
this,
release
you were like, I'm
Icy
gonna set
Wind.
up and prep.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Fuji
that's why
will
you got
release
the-
Icy Wind. And I guess can I have Gene do something then, or
Yeah.
is it just restricted to
Yeah,
me?
you can
Okay.
have you can have Gene.
Gene will then
Your team has a.
if they do get slowed, it basically will work like a team attack. Gene will then go for a bounce
on top of them.
and then just bounce back.
Gotcha,
on the boat.
gotcha. And what's the qualification for slowed? Is it just getting on hit?
If they fail, no,
If they
they
fail.
have to save.
Yeah, and if they fail.
If they fail, they take that and the damage.
Yeah, okay.
What is slowed again?
Grayson?
I'm gonna give
that's actually
Mudkip
pretty good. It's probably like
leftovers
40
to
feet in the
hold
water.
as my
You're
action.
gonna give it a what?
Leftovers.
You get one. I'm giving you guys one team action.
Oh, then that's it then.
So you're just giving him some leftovers? Oh,
Drowsy's still holding his hypnosis action.
Okay, he can hold the leftovers as an item. It has 5 uses. You don't have 5 leftovers. The leftovers has 5 uses.
Got it. Okay.
And as a free action, he can heal himself a D4.
Okay.
So his action can be something else if he hasn't taken damage.
Okay. Okay, so I'll give him that to hold. The only thing I really can do at this point is I'll use Rain Dance. As weird as that sounds, but it'll leave. Oh.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Scratch that. I'll just have Mudkip on my shoulder, ready to use water gun. He'll
Okay.
basically hold an action
So
as well.
when this thing gets here, everybody, what I'm hearing is attacking it. Sand attack, icy wind bounce, confusion, and then water gun. Okay, everybody roll me to hit, and I'll roll what I need. What is yours?
DC 10 Dex.
Dex.
And 13
Oh, well.
decks.
Save.
Dex. Okay.
Save for mine.
Oh, save for yours too. Zircon is the metal. There, so that's that. Okay.
And
Yours
save.
is int save, so he fails. Definitely
Okay.
fails.
Nice.
Your Dex, he has a +3, so that's 12.
They fail.
They fail, and his is like.
Or no, they
17.
save. I'm sorry.
They save.
Oh no. Oh, hold on. Wrong Pokemon. That they do fail.
Okay. So, saves on yours, fails both of yours, and then a wisdom for you, right?
Yep.
Oh, he fails that too.
Oh, yes.
You did a
Confused
Constitution
and 5
save?
points of
What?
psychic
You did a
damage.
con save for
That's what I was
Drowsy's.
fishing for.
Oh, Drowsy's hypnosis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ah, you good.
Fishing.
It's DC 8.
Yeah, he beats
That
that.
one was
Okay, he beats
unintentional.
That was a good one though.
No, David.
And
3
then
points
give
of
it
ice damage and their speed is half.
Okay.
Okay.
6 points of ice damage.
And I'll roll
Nice.
Mudkip's. Nope. That doesn't hit. Don't worry about Mudkip.
Yeah. So this thing's hit so hard by just enough of you that it veers off course of the ship before it gets close. And it is slowed enough that if you wanted to, as it's coming by,
He's
you
gonna
could
go for the
have
bounce.
You could have the bounce, yeah.
Double damage.
Unrelated. Was
16 to hit.
What?
Sorry, 16 to hit.
Yes, that
Yes.
Okay.
was Vampy a girl or a boy?
whatever you wanted to.
It's a boy.
Unless you want me to decide.
It's a boy, and his name is Elmer.
Okay, remind me about
Elmer
that later,
Fudd?
and I'll change
Okay.
it.
Like Elmer
Like-
Glue.
Elmer Glue. Yeah.
That's 7 flying.
Okay. And Nothing else? Doesn't bounce sometimes have an effect or no? Is that not yet? Might be what I'm thinking about doing later on.
Oh, it was a mail. It's in here.
Well, I defaulted
Yeah,
it to
they're all
whatever the
male.
first option was.
Ah, gotcha.
What's
It's
the
cut off.
letters by the Pokemon?
That's to differentiate it in the sheet from like basic Pokemon as your Pokemon. Don't change it, Alex.
What is on doubles?
I will change it. Let me know later. If you roll, how many dice do you roll for damage?
2d4.
Yeah, if you roll the same number, then
Oh.
then that thing happens.
On doubles, it flinches. But
But you did 7 damage, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so no doubles. Okay. Yeah, and this, you see the shark, whoa, the Sharpedo veer off as you guys hit it and buffet it away from the ship with your barrage of attacks right as it gets close. No damage to the ship, nothing hit, and it once again sinks off into the...
Does this look like the same Sharpedo that hit the boat earlier?
I won't even make you roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
Your guess is yes, but also a lot of Pokemon tend to look alike, so...
Wow.
It's really
That's
impossible.
kind of specious right there.
Wow.
Well, it's really impossible to tell unless you were to like tag the shark in some way
I'm gonna
or tag the
it already.
Sharpedo. You know what I
Tag it
mean?
already, okay.
It doesn't have any kind of defining features or anything.
I kind of want another shark.
Yeah. And so you guys
You're
are
going to be the shark guy?
Yeah. You need to find all the shark Pokemon. 2.
Shark Week!
Yeah.
the land shark and the sea shark. You guys are now on edge,
Street sharks.
right?
I'm
Ready-
not on the edge.
No, but shut up. On edge. And once again, that water starts to rumble and Pokemon's coming back.
Same thing. It's the only thing I can really do
Doing
here.
the same things.
Yeah.
Oh, this. God, I'm so sorry, Colin. I rolled a natural 20 for your sand attack save.
Oh wait. I was kind of dozing off. What happened?
It's coming back.
It came back.
So
Okay,
you guys are
before
all
it
doing
came
the
back,
same thing.
can I take out Spur 2 and have him do a growl?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a DC 10 Charisma save.
Okay. Fails both of your saves, but I need to do Hypno and
Growl.
or not Hypno, but Drowsy and Growl.
Max damage.
That's cocked. And that was that. Hypnosis.
Is a DC 8.
He got 12. And then Growl, he got a 14.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Wait,
Passed.
what is it?
does
What kind of
fail.
save?
It's a Charisma save.
Oh, Charisma.
I will be ready.
15.
It's also a really good effect.
And then Mudkip rolled a 15 to hit with water gun.
15 hit with water gun. Okay, that hits.
3 points of ice damage, and the speed is halved again.
Speed is halved again. Okay.
6 point
Um,
psychic.
It's halved until the end of the round, or it's
It
halved?
just says halved, so I'm assuming till the end of the battle.
Okay. It might be. It might supposed to be
End
End of round.
end of round.
Or end of next turn or something.
I'll look into it, but for now we'll say since it's like circling around and coming back around that it's each time that you'll slow it.
No.
It's not.
6 point psychic and
resistant?
wisdom save. Although it's already confused, right?
Okay.
Or does that wear
Oh,
off?
it is. I totally forgot that it was confused.
I always have a
Alex, evens or odds?
Yeah, me too.
Evens.
It's 6. It's even. So it's gonna hit itself. Okay.
Stop hitting yourself.
So how much damage?
It was 6.
6.
It was max damage on my confusion.
7.
7.
And
That'll
that's
get
a
quartered down to
22
1,
to
but-
hit.
20. Yeah. And
Something.
That's something
he
at
saved
least.
both of
At
your
low.
things.
Yeah,
so-
when he comes back, I'm gonna have Chomp still do sand attack, but I'm gonna have Spur do poison sting since this has a 10-foot range.
Okay, we're still on the second swing, so
Just let you know
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
next one. I'm about to wreck this
4
shit.
flying. Not doubles.
not doubles. Okay. And then how much was the ice? It was 2?
3.
3?
Keep
Okay.
rolling low.
Yeah. This guy, he doesn't even get close to the boat this time, whereas last time you guys buffeted him off just before he hit. You kind of slam him deeper into the water, well out before he comes in close. You guys are looking off the front of the boat. Everyone give me a perception check.
What do I have for perception? 19.
A 7.
6.
7 plus 2, so 9.
So everyone's looking, waiting for the Sharpedo to come back. You're the only person that has the idea to turn around and look. And there it is, just floating in the water behind you guys as you guys are sailing on forward.
It's coming towards us.
No,
Belly up.
it's knocked out.
It's belly up.
Can I throw a Pokeball at
You
it?
sure can. Now, I will warn you, you won't be able to get this Pokeball back.
Can we get the boat closer to
Like,
it?
if it fails,
If it fails, I didn't. That
all.
too.
What?
does it
You
sink?
might be able to. No, it floats, but you might be able to. If you don't, you'll have to convince Kenji to go back for the Pokeball one way or the other, whether it catches or doesn't.
Well, can
Or
we
we can have
convince
one of
Kenji to go
ours.
near the boat so I can tap it with a Pokeball?
Yeah. No, you're good. Don't worry about that. Just worry about
We got
catching it.
water
We got
types.
you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, between the two of us, we got it.
Like,
It is just something to be wary about. You're on a
How
boat.
far is it? How far is the Sharpedo body? Like,
real talk, the like raid battle or raid catch animation in the new games,
yeah.
so hype.
So
yeah.
sick.
Mhm.
So sick.
the crystal Pokemon or whatever they
It's-
call them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they
Weekends,
spent the entire
whatever,
budget of
yeah.
the game
Like
on that.
spin animation.
Absolutely.
Just the perfect.
And it's the only screen with an insane amount of particle effects
Yes.
that like will not lag.
Yes.
The only one.
Beautiful.
That's a 9.
It's all pre-comp.
9. Right?
That's a 99, is what that is.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap!
Jesus.
I can't get that goddamn
He threw a
Pokeball.
massive
Yeah.
I will be the shark guy.
You kiss it and launch it out into the ocean.
Nothing but net.
Yeah.
LeBron.
The fadeaway jump.
Hits this shark, gets sucked in. Shake. 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 And then you see like a of smoke out in the ocean.
My
as you-
kid, go get it.
So here's the issue. Do I know this is happening?
Because we didn't see shit.
Yeah, none of us saw it.
I mean, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
tell
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Because then you might be excited, like, I got him! And then you're like, oh, we're driving away from the ball.
My kid, go get it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like you guys can't communicate.
Yeah,
I'll tell. Yeah. I'll tell Kenji to stop.
I can't understand.
He's like, we don't have time for this. I can slow down, but I'm not stopping.
Kenji,
Kenji, I will throw you.
you need to slow down as much as possible. Mudkip.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
I want to aid him by saying this man's reputation rests on becoming the shark guy.
With advantage.
I don't need it.
Oh,
A natural 20.
Oh yes.
Kenji goes, well, I can respect that. Come on, take us back.
Get the
And then I'll
Pokeball.
send Mudkip, and if he has to dash to get it, he will as
Yeah.
well.
You're able to easily get the Pokeball. You now have a Sharpedo.
Hell yeah.
A lot of characters around.
Yeah.
And he goes, but we got to continue on. Don't mind us.
All right, yeah, no, full blast.
Keep
Let's
going.
go.
And then, this was a small victory. There's a lot more out here. We'll kill them all.
Let Arceus sort them out.
Gotta kill them all. Gotta kill them all. Gotta kill
Hell
them all.
yeah.
As
give
you guys,
Mudkip
I'm
a
assuming,
treat.
are all now on high alert,
Does he have war paint on?
looking over the
War
edge.
enemies?
Bloodkip.
He hasn't reached Bloodkip yet. That was like episode 3, I think was the last time he's officially been Bloodkip.
Yeah, when you told him to water.
he's not Bloodkip until his eyes roll over white.
That's right. That's when he's transformed.
I think it was after that episode whenever we caught the fan feet and I think my Diglett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the last
Yeah.
Under the
Bloodkip.
light of
Yeah, because he just went out there to help while you weren't there, and he was like, "I'm gonna kill them."
Fortunate son playing in the background.
Yeah. No, Bloodkip, he took a break. He's
Yeah. You should have let
Yeah.
me sleep.
So, taking a moment to celebrate shortly on a new friend, you all turn your eyes back to the ocean, and you see a sea of lumps.
Oh, see what?
Wilbur.
Lumps, you said?
Yeah. Give me a perception.
do I see
Whale
red
buddies.
bulbs on
And then
the
we get a
bumps?
whale
That's an
lord
old-
later.
that's-
Give me a
an 11.
perception check with advantage because of Grayson's question.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
So what was your
11.
advantage? 11.
I'm like seeing this episode of Pokemon in my
They're
head. so
blue and
strong
red
right now.
lumps.
Yeah.
Oh, tentacle.
Oh,
everywhere.
Carvana.
Tentacruel.
There's just like a swarm of them.
Carvana.
Yeah.
Hey, that coincides with my perception.
That totally
Let me
does.
believe
It
what I
totally
want to
does, yeah.
believe.
Okay.
And you did see a Sharpedo.
Well,
So
there would be
Am I wrong?
No.
I'm wrong, but don't tell
you'd
me.
have to be swimming sideways, I think.
Grayson just kind of.
Magikarp do it all the time.
Even I know what that is, President.
So as you guys get closer, you see just a sea of tentacle and whoa, Dalmas, hold up, and you guys start to slow down. He goes, I don't want to disturb that. It looks like smaller one of them monsters.
So they did look like
So it wasn't
this.
Tentacruel.
Well, not quite the same colors, but much bigger too.
I didn't know Carvana could evolve.
President, listen. I
Carmine evolves into Sharpedo.
I think we should get.
Do they actually?
Yes! I've evolved Pokemon!
I thought Sharpedo
so
was like
excited
single
to
evolution.
No.
Oh, whoops.
We have 2 evolved Pokemon on this squad.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Great.
Yeah, you all just skipped.
I really thought they were both
Heavy
single.
hitters too.
We need to get the hell out of here, President.
What's wrong?
Can't even tell the difference between Tentacruel and Carvana.
There's an army of squid monsters out there.
Well, I don't think they know that we're here yet.
And we don't have to
It
fight
sounds
them.
like we have free dinner.
Kenji,
go.
how would they not know they're here if they're waiting for us?
Well, Delmise is telling us to go that way. I think they might just be near their boss.
Do you think
How
there's
long have you known
a
Delmas?
clear and safe path through?
We could
What are his qualifications?
we could try to go around, but I don't know how far this goes or if there's a gap big enough for us to fit.
This boat.
I could just drive straight into it too.
I
Maybe
think
we
you
should-
should do that.
Drive straight into it, but stop at the front and see if they let
That's
us.
kind of where you guys are.
Oh, and
Oh.
they're not letting us, like, they're not partying.
But do they seem like they're in a blockade
You
formation?
guys are probably like 60 feet out, and they're just
They're not
in
like
the
linked
ocean.
together, right?
No. Not at least that you can see. You can see the tops of them.
They could be sleeping. I don't know.
They're
I don't
charging.
know if Tentacruels sleep, but
Didn't think of it well.
You would know that they do.
well, they do.
You would know that they do.
Jellyfish and just
Yeah.
sleep.
But I mean, as a researcher, I feel like you would know that they do. They're not immune to the sleep effect.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We have to trust Delmise here.
Yeah, I say let's trust this.
Maybe he
this
can
grass.
communicate for us
Let's hope.
that we mean no harm. Unless shit wants to pop off, and then we mean lots of harm.
Well, Delmise hasn't really talked to them watery boys that well. I mean, he did talk to the big one. He can try.
They could be leading us straight to our demise.
Do you think?
3 out of
Do you think
10.
maybe Zircon? They seem to talk on a different wavelength.
Zircon, you think you could talk to these creatures?
Yeah. What do you having Zircon try to say to him?
I'm gonna put
Eat shit and die.
Zircon under the water and try to tell them we come in peace. We seek to
The big one.
quell the storm
Lord, he coming.
that has sent so many other Pokemon to the shores of Zaishin? Yesai. God damn it.
Give me.
Get it mixed up.
Yeah, I do it too. I did it to myself.
You jerk.
Give me a. I'm trying to decide if you would. If that's. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
Using Zircon stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
That charismatic rock.
15.
Okay.
They leave immediately. And never come back.
I didn't see it, but
You
Sounds-
see. You see about 1% of them
one.
start to. Yep. You see it. Them start to drift apart. Not quite enough for the boat to fit without hitting other ones.
So if there's 100, I see one of them
Yes.
start to
Yes.
move. I want to point out how few 1%
No, 10,
actually
10%.
is. 10%.
Yeah, 10%.
I think
So you see 10.
Did you say 1%?
Did I say 1%?
I thought he said 1 too.
Sorry, 10%.
I was like,
Sorry.
fuck.
Sorry.
A single tentacle moves out of the
10%.
way.
10%.
Okay.
10%. I might have said 1 because I did roll a 1, but it was correlating to tens.
Yeah.
Percents of yeah.
Okay. I pull Zircon up, and there's like oddly like there's a little bit of water kind of around, like you know how you can find a leak in a tire with water around the eyeball. The water is like bubbling. And I'm like, oh, is that way you breathe? I'm sorry.
He's even got a little bit of seaweed attached to him. He looks like a little baby Delmise.
Seeing that not many tentacles are moving, Grayson, dawning on him, is going to remind Presnick, do you remember the first time Zircon did his radar thing? And whenever he turned towards Seishin, he turned that black color, or that darker purple color.
Yes.
Didn't he turn that same color outside of the tent when you pointed it at the tent?
He turned.
It's a
At
hut.
Kenji's house.
Or hut, yeah. I can
Like it's like a house.
Yeah.
But like
He turned a deep purple and a green. I know my Pokemon well, and I believe it to be a different indication altogether.
Very well.
safe assumption.
It's worse.
He's good at detecting Pokemon types. It's useful. I try not to rely on him too much.
Okay, got it. I have no idea what to do then. Charge on.
Well, you can definitely try. I can try to navigate, but it's gonna be difficult to not
Maybe-
hit some of these.
Maybe have Delmise go slow.
Let's try not to hit them.
Okay, we'll raise the sails a little bit. You grab that side and pull it up a little bit. He raised the sail to half mast, and
I mean, we can't be far, so
Yeah.
you guys start trudging through. Is anyone aiding him in this, or you guys are leaving it straight up to Delmise to steer? Or
I'm leading
You
it
gonna
up
try
to
to-
Delmise.
Yeah, I mean, he seems
Help
to
in
be
any way.
expert. I don't know how to help him exactly. Not
Do we have,
Delmise
like,
knows these waters
long
better than
poles, we
I.
can just kind of
Maybe we
push
should
them
ask
out of the way.
Sharpedo.
yeah, that's. I mean, that's definitely valid.
Send him out.
I'm gonna try to very
Wake up.
gently
You
just
got work
move
to do.
him, not like in an aggressive way, but
Can I ask Mudkip to go in front of
Give
the
me
boat?
a dexterity check.
okay.
To like go in front of the boat, like just like right in front of it, to just kind of like be like, get the hell out of the way, y'all.
Yeah. Give
Oh God.
give me also. Give me a dexterity
gonna
check
look like
from
Finding
Mudkip, too.
Nemo.
Basically bonking him. This is 6. Move.
It's a natural 20, 19.
Nice.
Natural 20. Okay. So Mudkip starts off on the front of the boat, and Mugen has this big pole, and he's trying to do it. And Mugen,
Where did you find that?
and Mudkip sees him struggling, and swims over to help guide the pole at the tip.
Got it.
So working together, your natural 20 outweighs your sub 10, which is what you were trying to beat.
I did not.
To a net positive of not necessarily a net
I don't
neutral,
do
but
boats.
Yeah.
to help and with
Yeah.
you guys taking it slow and Delmise
We're
is
not trying to
expert
hurt any of the tentacles.
riding over. None of them seem agitated, and in the few that Zircon convinced to go the other way or stay out of your way, when he attacks and you guys make it further into the deeper oceans. You go, no, this is about halfway there from where he was last time. What?
Halfway, you say?
Yeah, from where we were last time.
Jesus.
I got 2 more hours of this.
He's gonna bestow so much wisdom on us, though.
We had to go really slow in that field of them monster beasts.
That's fair.
Babies.
Well,
All right, so there is a other side to it. It doesn't go all the way to the guy.
Yeah, no.
what you're saying.
Eventually, you guys get through this kind of
Okay.
field
I
of
see.
of.
So now
tentacle.
we're in like open
Yeah,
water
yeah.
again. Okay.
might I
for
suggest that
calamari now,
when we
guys.
do finally come upon this beast, if it is not immediately hostile, we try to reason with it if we can.
You can try. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but Delmice definitely could, and I'm sure some other Pokemon that might be of its kin or likeness might be able to do that too.
Could we maybe ask Delmize to do the same? I know they're way up there.
We can ask. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. That beast seemed pretty mad last time and pushed us away. I feel like we were pretty lucky that time.
Do you think maybe it's protecting something?
I don't know what would be out there. Been fishing these waters for all my life.
When did it first show up?
I need to check my notes.
Should know that off the
I first saw him about 2 years ago.
Oh, that's such a long time.
You think it's in the exact same spot?
Yeah.
This is his white whale.
You guys were like, "Oh, this must be the problem. We believe the crazy man." You guys did not ask any questions.
Well, silver lining.
I
Have a Sharpedo,
lay the
so-
blame upon myself.
Out of earshot, I pull Presnick down to me. I told you it was psychotic. What are you doing?
We don't have concrete proof either way.
He said he's known this thing was here for 2 years. These
Is
Pokemon
anybody
only
still looking
started
at the
fighting
water?
Recently. No, I'm full.
I'm not.
No.
I am.
You are? Mugen, you shook your head no.
No, Mugen is too distressed.
Okay, give
new
me a
information.
solitary
We're on a
saving throw.
fool's
I will
errand.
say at advantage.
A saving throw?
Not saving throw, sorry, perception check. At advantage. Yeah.
Fortune saving.
We all get thrown off the boat.
Save yourself.
You said a perception check at advantage.
At advantage.
That's Sam's subconscious telling you that this is something that you need to do to save us.
Yeah.
That was a Freudian.
That was a Freudian slip.
21.
Oh, you looked at me like that was bad.
Me
you were like,
too.
you're like,
I was about to say
five.
nat one. I was like, well,
A 5.
we're dead now. That kid can't carry all of us on his back.
Uh-oh, you're screwed. You guys are well beyond where some of the wrecked ships were that you could see from shore. But there's a surprising amount of driftwood out in the water. And based on your
mask
and based on your earlier encounters, they're moving irregularly, like not with the ocean waves or currents.
Be like, Mugen.
What?
Oh my
2
God.
years, he said. Can you believe that?
Mugen, we got bigger words. Look at all the driftwood. Look at the driftwood.
Can I believe you brought us
What?
out?
It's
This
the
man is
ocean.
psychotic.
That's your mask driftwood.
Oh,
And
guys,
it's
your mask.
everywhere.
What about a mask? Your
There-
mask?
No, your mask.
Look at the driftwood. Resnick, look at the driftwood.
Yeah.
Stare at it. Study
Presnick.
it. Research it.
Does anyone have a Kangaskhan?
Oh no, we should have brought one. I have a Sharpedo. That's unconscious.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
And similar
With
to the
dead
Tentacool,
Honor.
they're kind of scattered. Now that you guys are aware of it, not necessarily on top of the water, but like floating above. It just from far away, it looked like they were floating driftwood. But as you get closer, you realize
Are
that
they
it's-
near a landmass anywhere? Or just by themselves?
Yeah, just floating on top of the water. And as you get yet even closer, if you're not telling Kenji to stop,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to stop.
you start to be able to see the Yamask. You can tell him to stop.
Do I know Yamask to typically be aggressive and like territorial, or do I think they might let us through like the Tentacool did?
Give me a nature check.
I would ask.
Can I aid him with that?
Yeah. Give me a nature check with advantage.
I would ask Kenji
Oh,
if there
yeah.
were any sailor legends about what did sailing ghosts look like. Do
22?
Yamask generally present themselves
Proficient
around
with that?
shipwreck, or is
I
this
got
a
a 5
different?
plus 5.
Or is this a different, like, out of the ordinary occurrence?
I've seen some ghost Pokemon here or there. They've got that tea shop in town.
You know about the ghosts in the tea shop?
Yeah. Is that right?
No, not
I believe
everybody
that would
does.
just be you, actually.
And us now.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of ghost Pokemon time. There's that one that holds the stick that kind of looks like these guys that's in that shop. I
Yeah,
haven't seen many of them out on the water. Not this many. There's a lot.
I rolled a 22 on the nature.
To see if they're, like, aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You would typically know them to be a little territorial, but you're only really familiar with the ones that hold masks themselves, not necessarily these ones that hold wood. All the ones you've seen in this region have been aggressive, but they've also, except for the one in the tea shop, obviously, but they've all been from Saishin.
Pretty mean.
Or influenced by that in some way. So it is hard to tell, but with your 20, you do know that their regional variant forms are usually only aggressive if you try to take what they're holding or get to what they're the grave that they're guarding. They're typically guarding their own grave.
Oh, shit.
So is this like a spot where ships like sink a lot or something?
Do we see a path around?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, with my perception check, did I see if their eyes were red? If they were influenced by the shade at all?
As you're getting closer, it doesn't look like it. No.
But you could see we could see their eyes.
yeah,
there's-
some of them are kind of blinking into like not being blinking into existence and out of existence. You can always see the wood, but of all the ones that are coming in, their
Okay.
eyes look normal.
Okay.
What a
So
normal
yeah, that's
mask
probably
might
like
look.
17.
ship graveyard
17, and what did I ask you to roll? again?
Perception.
Yeah, for way around. You might be able to take a wide way around, much like the tentacle. There's not really a path through.
Kenji, in my experience, these creatures usually guard their own graves and are somewhat territorial in that regard. I imagine there's a shipwreck up ahead, and I would suggest that we do take the time here to steer around.
Oh.
Out of an abundance of caution.
Well, I never heard of any shipwrecks around here. We usually have them all documented. I've sailed these seas many times, and I've never seen any ship big enough to cause this many bodies come through here.
Well, if you think that these Yamask are simply wanderers and not guarding anything, I'm willing to take that risk, but I thought you should know.
Aside from the one in the tea shop, I've never seen one of these in the same place twice. I can tell you that.
All right. Then carry on. I'll be at the ready.
Okay. I'm dumb eyes. I guess we're going in. Is okay with that?
Delmice's part ghost as well, right? Maybe that'll bode well
Despite
for
being
us.
an anchor, it is ghost grass.
I love that Pokemon.
It's actually the seaweed that's around the anchor.
There
Oh,
could definitely be a regional variant where it's dark water. That'd be
really cool. Okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So, you guys start floating through. You hear some clunk clunks of the driftwood.
Oh, our boat's hitting the driftwood.
Yeah,
And they're not attacking?
they're not doing anything though. As they
okay,
kind of like
they
drift
are-
away.
They are definitely not influenced by the
Some of them
shade.
might even be floating high enough to like pass over the ship as you guys are like eye level and like just kind of all around you guys. And
I've like
very
moved from
eerie.
one side of the ship to another to like dodge them as we.
Are any of them like trying to
Playing Frogger?
like come closer to
Literally.
investigate us or just see what's going on, like out of curiosity?
No, they seem largely indifferent. You don't really have to roll for that. They just
Okay.
if you knock into them, they kind of like you
Okay.
would if you hit a ball on like a pool table. It'll drift until momentum stops it.
Okay. As long as we're not like aggressively.
Is there anything significant about this spot other than a bunch of Yamask hanging around?
Like what are you looking
Does
for?
the water
specifically?
look different? Is there a reason logically for these ghosts to be here?
Give me an investigation check.
No.
3.
Oof.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Water's dark, even though it's light outside.
Okay.
It's hard to see deep into the water, and there's not any notable signs of shipwreck or
It's dead.
any landmarks. You know, or you
Very
are in the
salty.
ocean.
Okay.
You guys are continuing through. No other investigations.
I mean,
or
if they're not
questions or anything.
if they're not stopping us, and if like Zircon's not getting any weird influence, I say keep going.
Yeah. No. Are you asking Zircon to check to go into that mode?
In this situation, no.
No. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
we're okay.
Yeah, you guys continue on, and eventually you guys are just kind of beyond it. And he goes, wow, awesome.
I
thought for sure we were going to be goners there.
You said that they wouldn't attack.
Yeah, but there was a lot of them. If they chose, they could have killed us.
Man, I'm loving this guy with each passing minute.
Kenji, if I didn't respect you so much, I would be mad at you.
Oh, but
Thank you.
could you stay mad at him though? I don't think so.
That's exactly the
easily.
point.
I think we need to bring him on the
Grayson's
rest
at the
of our
back of the
journeys.
boat. He's like very pissed.
Now we're getting...
Stay mad at him.
So you guys would know you guys are nearing up on that 3-ish, 4-ish hour mark of time. Delmise is still leading you guys. You guys are keeping an eye on the ocean, I'm sure.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah, I don't want any
down.
more
Tackle.
Sharkpedos.
Yeah. There's not a ton of stuff going on in the ocean. You might see some fish here or there, but nothing aggressive. And nothing like a big school of tentacle or Yamask. Nothing crazy out here.
No Gyarados.
I'm letting Lavender out.
Okay. Anybody else? Everybody's got both of their Pokemon out already, still from the Sharpedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine out too, just in case. This boat is getting real crowded, but oh well.
After some time, he goes, Delmise, are you okay? Delmise. And you guys, Delmise looks the same as he's been. And he walks up and he's waving his hand in front of Delmise's face, and he's, oh, Delmise, and he's like shaking him, and he's like, Delmise. And he's like looking around, and he's like, I don't know what's going on, guys.
Oh, from the back of the boat, you hear Grayson say, "Oh hell no!" And Drowsy uses hypnosis on Delmise.
Okay, so Delmise has to make a save.
DC 8 Constitution save.
Oh God, that's above a 20. That's 22.
Okay, yeah.
He's
21.
He's so
Oh my
phased out
God.
it doesn't even touch him.
Yeah.
He is a beefy boy.
I'm going to whisper something to Lavender, letting you know, DM, I am having Lavender prep something.
Oh, God.
I don't.
Explosion.
It's not that, but I do want to let it be a surprise.
Okay.
They're holding an action for when they see this big creature,
So Kenji is
or rather for when I tell it to
yeah.
it's on.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no.
Suicide.
Kenji's like, Delmise, what's going on? Are you okay? Delmise. And it's,
Sorry, I'm.
what are you doing?
No, nothing. I'm in his brain right now.
Okay. And as you guys are all kind of focused on Delmise, you feel the ship begin to list in a direction. The floor becomes uneven,
Oh no.
and as you all turn to the high side of the ship, you see rising out of the water a massive, just absolutely immense tentacle. Tentacruel. Sorry.
Cruel.
Unlike the ones that you guys saw, unlike the ones you saw earlier, it's much more of an even blue color,
Teen Techro.
like a navy-ish blue, more in line with deeper ocean. So it was harder to see underneath. Much
Yeah.
like Kenji said too, the bulbs are swirling with multiple different colors. There's a deep aqua blue. There's this purplish, like lavender almost color. There's a deeper, darker, richer purple, and then black inkiness swirling all through the bulbs as this thing lifts out of the ocean.
Hello, up there. We come in peace. Zircon, you tell them. Tell them what we told the other ones.
And that's where we'll end it.
Huh?
I said that's where we'll end it.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, no! I wanted to do stuff, Sam. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're ending it on quite the cliffhanger. I can't wait until next session. We reconvene every month or so for these in between our other D&D campaign. sessions. So be on the lookout for the next one, and we'll see you then. Until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Bye.
Bye.